And we are back once again. Hey, people, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. And we are back again because we had so much fun the last time doing the Gumbo Pot show, just asking random questions to these beautiful panelists and also hearing your comments. And we had to do it again because it was just too much fun. It was just too much laughter, too much just everything that the audience brought, the panel brought, and it was just a beautiful, all around beautiful show. So we gonna try to create that magic one more time, and times after that with just shows in general. So let's get to it, people. All right. First question of the night is. If you could sum up the last 3 years, what would you say? You could sum up the last 3 years. What would you say?
Damn, I feel like this is kind of close for everybody. Because everybody's last 3 years, of course, have been consumed by the pandemic. But what do you guys think?
Well, basically, I would say it's bullshit leading out of bullshit right now. So that's what I would say personally.
Yeah, I think for me it's been more so mentally challenging and just pretty much obstacles overcoming.
Okay. Go ahead, say what you was about to
say. I would, you know what? I'd say it's been a battle. It's definitely been a battle for
me. Okay. Yeah. Well, I would say that in the last 3 years, I found out that you can't be with your partner every day. Like, I just found that out. Like, you really can't just be with the person every single day. You can be, I wake up in the morning, I see you. At lunchtime, I see you. Dinner time, I see you. During the game, I see you. It tends to be frustrating that a bit much.
It's funny you say that. Zakia said hi. Hi.
We're not reading comments yet.
I know that, but I just wanted to say that.
No. See, now you're trying to take over my job.
I wasn't trying to take over. I
don't want to hear it.
We're not gonna argue. We're not gonna argue, ladies. We're not gonna argue. It's not. We saving the argument for the actual questions. So
no cat fight right now.
Lord Jesus. Well, I would say that the last couple of years have been revealing, if anything.
Revealing.
You know what? Yeah.
You taking it? Nothing. Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, within the last couple of years, especially with the pandemic, it's really brought out a lot of truths about people, especially how they act within a time of turmoil. Like, it brings out the stress, it brings out literally everything. I mean, you see how crazy these people were getting in regards to, just wearing a mask to go into a store for 5 minutes. They're acting crazy. They're feeling like their rights are being violated. It's been a whole lot that's happened.
Okay. That's one way of looking at it.
I would say a reset on life.
Facts.
We saw the stock market crash. Most of us had an opportunity to capitalize on getting stocks at a super low price that we probably would never be able to buy if the market never crashed.
AMC?
Yeah. I would say it was a time to be entrepreneurial. I can't speak tonight, y'all, so forgive me for my bad lingual.
Okay.
But I just feel like during the pandemic, if you didn't take a opportunity to learn a new trade skill, relearn yourself, I think you kind of wasted free time, because at the end of the day, I think most of us was at home all the time. I know some of us was still working and going in the field every day, but if you sat at home every day and didn't decide to pick up a new skill, didn't decide to pick up a new book, didn't decide to further advance yourself in your career or in your hobbies, then I think you wasted time.
And there you have it, folks. Double H said you fucked up if you didn't do what you were supposed to do. If you didn't further advance yourself in any type of field, in any if you just sat at home and played PS4, PS5 all day, come on, bro. Come on now. It's we get it, but you don't get it. So before we go to the next question, Professor, can you please let us know what they talking about in the comments?
Joshua said, "What's up, y'all?" He also said,
Yo.
Hello,
He also
Josh.
said, "My last 3 years been educational." Z is in the building. What up, Z? She
What up,
said,
Z?
"UTR fam, what up?" She also said the last 3 years have been full of highs and lows, but definitely lessons learned. Eli, y'all, is in the motherfucking building. Y'all already know it's a apartment.
Eli.
You might as well walk over to the corner now because that's already where you're gonna be.
Eli
No,
said,
the corner is closed. You need to just stay where you at.
if I can sum up the last 3 years, I would say, goddamn it, big dog. I hit my big toe, but what a time to breathe. Oh, Lord.
Mm.
So I said it.
That's an interesting visual.
Aspect, exactly.
Analogy, yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's start it off here. Do you feel that social media have a lot with people selling they self out? Do you feel that social media is one of the reasons? Well, not one of the reasons, but they're one of the things that sells they self out.
I feel like a lot of people sell out for social media. A lot of shit that they do is for clout, and half of the time they don't really make it nowhere. So you sit up there looking stupid for no reason, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Agreed.
And let that be a disclaimer, people. All this is our opinions and your opinions. Don't take it personal. Don't take nothing that we're saying to heart. It's just our opinion. If it applies to you, we sorry. But if it doesn't apply to you, keep it pushing. But also keep pushing if it does apply to you. But continue.
I believe the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that social media itself has become a drug that a lot of people cannot stay off of. I mean, all of us are kind of guilty of those moments of being in the bathroom longer than what you're supposed to because you're sitting here just kind of scrolling, through feeds and things of that nature. So now, in order to become famous, it seems like everybody is coming from social media, period. Whether if it's for good and that's the fucked up part. People are literally doing even the bad shit just to be famous. Like you're making up stories, you're sitting here and you're for clout, you're sitting here and you're making a false, fake beefs, in order for you to get clout and go viral. Like it's becoming a bit ridiculous and redundant.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Okay.
That is a fact. I feel like social media to me is more so it's easy to lose yourself within social media, and you pretty much forget about what's going on in the world. So in my case is it has become quite addicting to where you get lost in the virtual reality of social media, and you become completely oblivious to what's going on around you. Like something could be happening nearby you, and you wouldn't know the shit.
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Sure. The question was, do you feel that social media have a lot of people selling their selves out?
I honestly would say it's 50-50. I think you guys all heard the negative aspects of social media, but I think no one's has touched on the positive aspects of social media. I think what social media has showed us is that when an officer puts his foot down or his knee down on the back of a black man's neck, that gets worldwide attention and he gets prosecuted. Maybe not to the maximum degree, but they are being held somewhat accountable at this point in life. Opposed to if it wasn't social media, I think there's a great chance those cops probably might have got off. So I mean, I think there are people who are selling out, but I think social media has done some good within the last 3 years as well. So I think it's 50-50 in how you applied yourself within the last 3 years.
Well, I mean, I can agree to disagree with that a little bit, because even when, like you said, the putting the knee in the back of a black man's neck, or anybody's neck for that matter, it's still like, take it back to Rodney King. That shit was on trial. I mean, the shit was on tape, and they went to trial and got off. So it was like, and it's the same aspect out here. So it's kind of like, it can be prosecuted, but at the same time, it's not really helping us like it did 20 some odd years ago.
I mean, I think awareness of what's going on in the world is being pushed to the forefront more than anything now. I think only a small number of people really knew what's going on in the world. I wouldn't say a small, but I think people are ignorant to think that, a white kid can walk down the middle of the street with a assault rifle, kill people, and think there's no repercussions behind it. I think a lot of people are just naive to the fact that even in an organization like Black Lives Matter, that black people are still corrupted. I'm not going to sit here and be pro-black tonight, but I think social media should have opened our eyes for the good and the bad. And if you allow social media to consume you for the worst part of your life, then it will. If you did it for the better part, let's look at artists going independent and streaming all their music just through social media posts and going through record labels. So at the end of the day, I forget. Joyner Lucas, he doesn't even have a record label. He streams all his music through Facebook. NBA YoungBoy, all his music got streamed through YouTube prior to him getting a contract. I know you don't care about any of these artists per se.
But I think, it ain't a per se, but go ahead.
I feel like social media has done some well for some people in their lives.
Okay, well, yeah, I can give you that aspect, because it has bettered some people's lives, especially when it comes to the music, the showing musical talents and showing any type of talent, really. But yeah, I mean, me personally, I guess I gotta kind of run with AA on this one. It is a 50-50 thing, because, and with the rest of the crew, because like I said, it can be used for cloud chasing, because like I said, I know y'all seen DJ Academics. I said his name. He out here doing bullshit, always speaking on somebody, and don't know half of the fucking stories at the end of the day. But then you get some people.
Right.
Go. What you was about to say?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Okay, well, yeah, don't know half the fucking story, and then you get people who actually do great journalism and who actually does some good on social media. So yeah, I guess you can say it's 50-50 to that aspect, because I mean, but I would say majority, and I know I'm kind of double backing, is probably used for bad as opposed to good at the end of the day. My personal opinion, but.
I mean, look at it this way. When we were down for the pandemic and TikTok blew up, it blew up for the good reasons. Like, as Aaron said, like, there are some great aspects in regards to social media. Like, it was a lot of, people kind of coming together during that time. It was a lot of positivity that was being shown. But again, during that same time, it's when the George Floyd situation happened. That was also going on at the same time. So kind of had... Now thinking about how Aaron spoke about it, is true. It is kind of half and half. Unfortunately, now that things have, gotten a little bit cooler, TikTok is kind of starting to turn into something that's a little bit toxic. But in the beginning, it was a good thing. It was a positive thing. I'm just saying, like, as far as like extra dramas that are going on TikTok, like if you're on it a lot, but it's still half and half. So I think you're correct about that.
Okay. Professor, if you would please let us know how toxic people are in the comments.
Z said, social media is the devil. I've been limiting myself. I don't post anymore. Stacy is in the building, y'all. What up, Stacy?
How you doing, girl?
People been selling themselves out in real time. I'm just saying. But yes, people do a lot of social media, but they're making more money than most make in 2 weeks in a few days. So they said, hey, if I ever start to sell myself out, y'all better tell me. And she's got the laughing emojis.
Okay.
Eli says, I feel like social media became the mirror that people hate to crack but love to turn around. I like that.
Mm.
Stacey also said people been doing stupid-ish. Social media is just bringing it to sight. Patty's in the building. She's clapping it up, and she gave those claps when Aaron was talking. So, Aaron, those are for you. Z said so many people base their life on what they can post on social media. Their presence on social media is usually a false depiction of their realities. So true. Hebrew in the building, and he said, "Say that." And Kirk is in the building, and he said, "Yo, what up, Kirk?"
Kirko, what the deal, son? Anyway, uh, let's have a little fun a little bit.
Okay, let's get a fun one.
Yeah,
Let's get a fun one.
let's hear a black mama saying.
What we do?
Hey, say something that that a black mama would
No,
say.
we didn't do black mama saying. We said
Oh,
we
we just
did
did black
old
saying.
folks.
Oh, old
We did
folks.
old folks things old folks would say. That's why y'all
Okay.
shaking your head. It's a little bit different.
Okay.
Because I literally went and checked the questions and deleted the ones we already did.
All right. Okay.
Okay,
Damn, Black.
My mama would say she'd slap the taste out your mouth.
I think we said slap the black off.
I mean, you stay in.
I'm running in and out of my house.
I don't know. For some reason, that clapping point, you knew they meant business for some reason. But go ahead.
If you don't get your black ass in this house, boy, and clean this goddamn room.
Hey, quick question: did your mom do that with a house coat on with no rope? Lost the string and had to hold it together.
Go outside and get a switch.
My mom ain't never told me to get a switch because she had a 2x4 that was called the ass getter. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
No,
you said 2x4.
No. Like all bullshit aside, my daddy actually created. My dad, like, it was so fucked up. My dad actually, I bought some of my 1.68 grades on one time. And basically, this motherfucker literally had a whole sheet of wood and literally carved that motherfucker into one of them paddles that they use at the fraternities to whoop the motherfuckers pledging. It wasn't a good. It wasn't good at that point.
My mama was different.
Girl, you sound like you got your ass whooped with that a lot.
I luckily I had some weight on me, so it didn't hurt that bad. Go ahead.
All the rap lyrics is damn Tupac song, but can't get no A's on your report card.
Do you have McDonald's money?
Yeah, do you have McDonald's money? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was never one of them kids. We didn't have, it was Friday, what y'all want to eat for dinner type deal. So
it was more like, I want McDonald's. Well, I got hamburger meat at home.
Now for me, it was like I asked my mama, and then I'll go and ask my dad, and he'd be like, "Okay, we can go get some." Like,
nah. My mama used to, I don't know about y'all, but my mom would wake you up and tell you, didn't I tell you to clean the goddamn kitchen before you went to bed? Now it's 2:00 in the morning and everybody up because one person didn't clean the damn kitchen. And I wish you would try to go to sleep and it's not clean.
Or better yet, why did you clean up the kitchen? Oh, you got all these dishes in the kitchen. It'd be like a fork. My mama used to be like that.
Or even worse, when you leave the light on, like when you leave the light on in the kitchen, like, get your ass up and cut this fucking kitchen light off.
Do you pay any bills in this house?
But
you touch the thermostat.
Do you pay any bills in this house? Cut the motherfucking lights off.
Or you be outside playing. You be outside playing, and out in the streets with your friends, and they'll be like, "Get your ass get in this house," and you come in here. Yeah, ma. Turn the TV for me. You sitting right next to that motherfucker. I hate her.
Like the base was loaded, we almost had a whole run.
Like, you be sitting up there like, I hate her. You make me sick, bitch. What you say? Nothing. Dang.
You know what? That sounded like the neighbor next door when we were younger, because it was all kids outside. The neighbor next door, her grandkids would come out and play with us, and she hear one person cussing, she want to come out and say something. I'll be like, your grandma get on my fucking nerves. What you say? I ain't say nothing. I heard what you said. I'm gonna tell you, but tell her. No, I was gonna get in trouble for saying that shit.
That's enough Black Mama sayings from the panel. What did Black Mama say to the comments? Can we please find out?
Yes, sir. Stacy said, I'm gonna exit while y'all talk about mama. Sorry, Stacy.
We sorry. We sorry.
We
Rest
sorry.
in peace. Rest in peace.
I know
to
that's
mama.
sensitive to you.
Rest in peace. We sorry.
Patty said, what up, Patty? Patty said, my mom was a do as I say, not as I do. Until we got grown, then she realized that quote was asinine as fuck. Let me tell you something. My mama tell me to do what she say, then I do it and be like, why I didn't say that? Yes, the fuck you did. Yes, you did. I'm just saying. Z said, I'm your parent, not your friend's parent. You do what I say. Right. So if little Demi jump off the cliff, you gonna do it too? Well, damn, you just taking it all extra.
Right.
Patty also said, I wasn't that kid either. We got Mickey D's just about whenever we ask. Facts, Patty. Facts.
Not me.
Eli said, I'll beat your ass until you turn black and blue, then wash your mouth out with pepper and soap. You better watch your damn mouth. All I said was you lying. My grandma said, Mom, we're built different. Let me tell you something. You tell an adult they lying, you're gonna get your ass whooped. You don't say lying to an adult. You say you're telling a story.
Yeah, tell us. You telling the story.
Don't even say fibbing, because that's calling him a liar too. You're gonna get your ass
for real.
Right, like the crazy shit is, you know your parents is lying. You know they lying to you straight to your face. What? No, we didn't go. No, I didn't go get this. Yes, you did. You just literally get. You calling me a liar? Then you're afraid of your parents, so you got to sit there and take that shit.
Or you got when your mama tell you to answer the phone and tell them you're not here, so you answer the phone and say, "My mama said she's not here." Now you got your ass. You just told me to tell them you wasn't here. Give me the goddamn phone. Verbatim.
Let them get on the voice.
That's up lie and whatnot. That's up the lie.
Right, fucking it up. My mama said to tell you she's not here.
I'm like, Ma, the voice rememberer? What is that? Like, voice rememberer?
Devon said you better be in the house before the street lights come on. I ain't never had that issue because we never had curfew.
So. Well, on the weekend I was good, but school nights, yeah.
No, we never had curfew at all. Johnny's in the building. What up, Johnny? Johnny says,
Johnny, my guy. What the deal, Johnny?
Eli is cracking up laughing. And we got David in the building, y'all. David's been here
How you be?
And he's over here cracking up laughing too. What up, David?
All right. Cheeky. Anyway.
Oh, wait, hold on. Patty said, when I leave, don't open this door for Jesus himself. You damn right. Let my grandma. Oh, you know what? I got in trouble for that. That's a nice girl. I got in trouble.
Explain something.
My grandmother came to the house. She lived around the corner from us. And they said she came around there and she said, your mama, I know she gone, but open up the door for me. I can't do that. Why not? My mom said don't open up the door for nobody. I'm not finna get my ass whooped because I opened up the door for you. I got my ass whooped because I didn't open the door. Why you gonna whoop me when you said don't open the door for nobody? You didn't say for nobody but your big mama. You didn't say that. You said for nobody. So I ain't got my ass whooped for no reason.
Right.
Just it ain't shit. We got one more. David said I'm from Mississippi and we had curfew. Oh, okay. Well, because you in Mississippi, that's why you had curfew. I'm in California, and my mama just didn't believe in giving us curfew.
Well, they got country miles out there. They got what they call country miles out there. So street lights is like a mile. I done been to the country. They got country miles, and it's like a street light about 2 miles and another street light. When it's dark, it be dark. Like, and I'm
not just that, like. Some of them parts of the country, they segregated as fuck. So sundown is real, and some of them
sundown towns.
That is
your ass out.
Look, I'm a grown ass man. They like go outside and get this out the car, nigga. You done lost your everlasting loving mind. That shit better be in there till the morning because I'm not going. Shit, it's dark out there. Like, and
we got 2 more comments, y'all. Devon said, I stayed in the jungles growing up. That's why I had to be in before them street lights come on. Something I did, sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. And Patty said I was in the jungles too. Let me tell you something. I can't.
Child.
Listen, one thing my mama never did was put us in the projects anywhere, and I'm scared of the projects now. I had to drop somebody off, and let me tell you something. I was like a kind of stop and roll, get the fuck out, and let me get the fuck on, because I ain't got time.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you said a stalker, but okay. But
No, I said stop and roll. Okay. Kirk said, "LOL, sundown towns in GA still exist." See, listen, let me tell you something. Any place where there's a sundown town that still exists, it's off of my bucket list to travel to. I'm gonna tell y'all that now because I ain't got time.
For real, like I was in GA a couple years back, and like I said, I was on the freeway. You know how like the freeway in California, it's just nice and lit. You can, it's just nothing but buildings and it's nothing but forests and trees and leaves and all this.
What page forest is on in the dictionary, bro?
Okay, you know what a forest is. So shit, don't sit there.
You didn't say forest.
I said forests. I know what I said.
It's just forest. It's one of those things that it means plural and singular.
Exactly.
But you didn't say that. You said forest.
It's the ESE at the end of the damn word. Okay.
It's not like Nike Air Force Ones. Is
it? Means singular and plural.
It's not like Nike Air Force One. What you said?
When does this?
All right. Like I said, they got forests and all that type of shit.
We're gonna revamp the damn dictionary.
No, you know what? We got to come up with an Ebonics dictionary at this point. We're gonna go through every last show and come up with a dictionary, y'all. Okay.
Okay. And the crazy shit is all of them gonna be my words. Anyway, go ahead.
No, because Aaron had some.
I set up on this very show already. So
right. We got two more comments, y'all.
It'd be written by Double A and J. That's it.
No. Time out. It'd be written by J.
Written by Jay was with some
with some of Aaron.
Co-written by Double A. Okay,
some of Aaron's and Meech.
With fellow contributions.
Wait, you're not gonna sit here like y'all two like got no bad language now.
Wait. I didn't never say my language went bad. Never said that. Your language is worse.
You kind of bust like all the guys, but y'all just sat there and was sitting pretty.
Yeah, like you know what I mean.
I'm just sitting. Can I not sit pretty?
Yeah, I know that's the reason why you be looking up at the ceiling when I be talking here, Heather, because you be trying to figure out the words that I say. But go ahead. Like,
I say nothing. Let me get to these comments right quick. Johnny is over here cracking up laughing. Eli said, my smart ass would have said, I be dang, the door will be closed when I'm on the other side of Heaven's Gate. I guess I'll be walking the streets of gold by myself. Oh, Lord. Eli, Jesus, you know what? Eli gonna have his own quote book coming out later, y'all, of analogies.
No, seriously.
Just get ready.
Gerald, you need to do a collab with him too, because sometimes
you showing him because some of your analogies.
Yeah, I know lobster and ants. I get it. No, shut
up. Was it zebra and an ant or something like that?
My bad.
Lobster and ants is going.
I'll go back to my forests. I'll be quiet. Go back to my forests. My bad.
Patty said you just made forest super plural. Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nobody asked you, Patty. Shut up.
She said ain't nothing wrong with that. She agreed with you.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
That was low-key a compliment, though.
Talk about me, but you're not talking about me. But anyway.
Can't wait for this show to be over. I'm gonna go watch me some Forrest Gump. What you heard? Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh, Johnny said Forrest. Okay, Johnny.
I need that one.
Hold on, let me break it down. Johnny, he was telling a story and he said 4 sisters. And Forrest by itself is still plural, so that's why we're laughing.
Oh God, he said Forrest Gump. That is nice.
May Love is in the building, y'all. She's watching. What up, May Love?
Hey, May.
Hi, May. Next question. Before my grammar gets even worse, because I've been drinking.
As long as it ain't watermelon, you good.
I gotta ask her.
Oh hell! Did you really just look?
I gotta ask her what Kool-Aid that was. But anyway, if you could be famous for something, if you became famous, what would you be famous for? Is the question.
Makeup.
If you became famous, what would you be famous for? The professor said makeup.
I'll be a famous makeup artist. I love makeup.
Well, now, since my crew done told me the dictionary. My own dictionary.
For me,
I honestly have no answer.
Y'all sitting over there stuck.
I really don't know.
Yeah, like, goddamn. Y'all ain't got no
I
really
was
don't
in
know.
the midst of answering, but I was gonna say.
Heather, you're gonna be
design
famous
work.
for making TikToks.
Nope.
You throw out like 6 of them in a day sometimes. So I mean, take a bow.
I will die for you.
Oh no!
All of that.
Cold-blooded.
But I'm sorry, I mean, what
bad
you
thing.
Okay, you talking shit. What would you be famous for, Gerald?
He just told you the dictionary.
But
I doubt no.
We gonna get to my answer in a
that.
second. We gonna get to my answer in a second. Niche, what was your answer, my brother? I'm sorry.
The world record of pile driving bitches.
Okay, she just answered for everybody.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna even answer for Aaron because Aaron will cut me, and I don't even know what to say about Aaron. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm sorry.
Seem pretty, huh?
I quit.
Oh, when it
But no.
Come on, Beach. Come on, Beach.
But on my answer, it would have to be my graphic design work.
Okay.
Okay, Aaron.
Go.
I don't have an answer, but I definitely feel like it have to be some type of give back to the world. Like,
That's dope.
I can't feel like I'll just come up with something superficial and not have any type of give back to the world for, at least while I was here on Earth.
Okay.
So now you're making me dig deeper.
I would say my humor. If my humor and my comedy would make me, I would be famous for that. If that was the case, like taking a gift seriously, probably comedy. That would be my thing. That's
So
I'd be the nigga that went on stage too.
I can see
Whoop
that.
your ass.
you know why? You made me think a little bit deeper though, Aaron, because growing up, I did want to be like a lawyer for the criminal justice system and open up like a group home for kids with issues.
We ain't gonna talk about childhood dreams or childhood.
No. I'm still. There's still something No, it's still something I'm pursuing. It's in the workings. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah,
never
so
mind.
that will kind of
in there, so
coincide.
But even with makeup, like you can still give back to the world with your own makeup line in some type of way,
Or like because I could people who are trying to get jobs and they go through those programs. Yeah, so yeah.
Very true. Very true.
I ain't mad at that.
Can we find out what talent people that would give back, that would probably give back to the world, but probably not? What are they saying in the comments?
Well, Kirk is cracking up laughing, saying forces. May Love said, hello guys. Hey May.
Hey man.
Hi, May.
Johnny said, I heard him. Okay, Johnny, I was making sure. Patty said curing cancer. That's what's up, Patty. Zakia said clothing designer. Z, just let me know that you're making it for the extra chunky, and I will gladly go ahead and represent for the big girls. Okay?
I would say she is. That's her main focus and her main direction.
Listen, I said
clothing is design.
One time for the big girls. Okay, anyways, Johnny said, for me being an innocent, Johnny go all the way to hell for that.
Go to the corner. Like, what is up?
Angels in hell too.
This is true. That's why I told him to go all the way to hell. And David responded to him with this nigga. May said actress, writer, or an educator. I can see that, May. I definitely can't. Johnny.
I already told you.
All right, bro. How you go from an innocent angel to being a stripper, bro?
Right.
Well, I guess that's the portion when he's in hell.
Your alter ego is wild as fuck, bro.
Patty said, Professor, you could specialize in makeup geared to those with skin issues like vitiligo or burns, etc. You goddamn right, Patty. Right. Okay.
Y'all need to link up and
Right.
No,
Eli said the book will be called Analogies While Drinking Church Wine Before First Sunday. Sunday's best-selling book sold at every church barbecue for Sister Mills' new foot.
Along, hey Eli, along with church church announcements.
Right.
On program. Okay.
If you
Okay.
plan on getting baptized, give your kids a bath before we get them down here.
No,
That's a ring in the baptism of food.
We
Patty,
gotta
Corner is under construction.
because
the corner is under construction right now, y'all. So no.
Sit your ass in.
Johnny said, "Not the extra chunky." What the fuck you talking about?
No.
No.
Not going there. Not going there.
Not going into that.
Don't do Johnny like that because we already know Johnny like the plus size women. So let's not do Johnny like that.
He didn't have to say extra chunky.
I know, but let's keep going.
Let him live. Let him live this time. Say it again. Get it.
Okay. And I had to run myself down for a little bit.
You're
I
Marvin.
was gonna say we're gonna let you get away with that one this time.
You're Marvin from well, you don't watch Power, huh?
No. May Love
It feels good to do that.
Well, you gonna make me have to take my glasses off on you, okay? Wait a minute, I'm looking cute without them. Let me take them off for a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay, not playing. Johnny said I accept EBT too.
EBT stripper. All right, bro.
You know what? I mean, if it's gonna buy the food, I guess so, right? And then he said it was funny.
You hit the stage, you gotta eat before you hit the stage, I guess.
You gotta crawl before you walk, but I kick in your ass.
Ain't nothing funny about being chunky.
I guess you only stripping on during the first of the month. The first week
Pork
of the month.
chops are chunky.
That's when you really clock on the first and 15th.
Other than that, you ain't working.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eli said, baptized in that little tub right after that one homeless guy who grabbed chicken with no utensils. Let me tell you something. Before y'all go get baptized, go take a shower. Because Sister Johnson said y'all left a ring and it took her about 3 hours to scrub it out.
It was Sister Bernice, actually.
No. Sister Johnson went and scrubbed it because Sister Bernice said her legs was hurting and she had to go sit down.
Y'all gonna have to start with this church. Y'all gonna shut down this Wi-Fi and this show gonna be over with real quick. Y'all have to start with this church.
Oh man, we really don't want that.
We really don't want that. Sister Johnson, Sister Bernice.
We got another one.
Sister Bernice's daughter just had a baby looking just like Pastor Johnson. Go ahead.
Patty said, so you sliding that EBT card like Nelly and Tip Drill because they don't have the fake dollars anymore.
I heard Usher Dollar's still around for some reason. I know y'all seen it on TikTok when that shit was picking up hundreds and hundreds of I know y'all seen that girl at that party picking up hundreds and hundreds of fake dollars.
You can spend EBT, you can't spend Usher bucks. So there is a clear.
You can turn them in.
Johnny said he liked the extra chunky.
No, actually, you can. Hey, you can turn them in for prizes at Chuck E. Cheese. But anyway, however,
with my kids,
Jesus.
I've tried it. But anyway,
clearly,
obviously.
I got this back.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you to be careful with doing that, Johnny, and accepting them EBT. Because that one lady, I don't know if y'all seen, she went and slid her EBT at the nail shop. And they arrested her in front of her daughter.
I saw that.
Ooh.
Hey, I read a sign the other day that EBT is like a federal offense. Like you go into the feds for some EBT time.
So,
government.
I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but at one point they said they had cut the EBT off for a minute because people was finding out how to move the money from the EBT card to their Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how smart you got to be to do some shit like that? Like.
Or you know how bored you gotta be to be sitting at home.
That's exactly how I feel.
I mean, you gotta be bored.
You gotta be to do some shit like that.
When you're bored, you know how to beat the system.
We're gonna figure this out.
But you know what? One thing one thing I can say about
$200 in EBT equals 100 in regular dollars. So I'm about to ship all that over to my actual bank account. Yeah.
one thing I can say is that we always been smart people. Like we always took gift cards and pay for a $10 gift card and go to the back gas pump and put $120 worth of gas in the truck. Like we always been smart people. We take $5 gift cards and flip that into $25 for some reason. Like we never been.
That's one thing about us people. We can beat the system. Believe that. We can beat the system. But go ahead with these last comments so we can get to the next question.
Okay. So Johnny says I like them extra chunky. He also said to something to do something.
We know, bro. I had your back on that one, bro. I had your back.
David said, I don't necessarily want to be famous, but sometimes dealing with sports on a smaller scale. I'm a football official. I'm guessing that's supposed to say do little league football, and I want to do a college game before I'm done. Okay. Eli says, Sister Johnson didn't have nothing to say after we just raised funds at the last fish fry for her new hip because she wanted to feel like a new woman with Deacon Phillips.
It ain't gonna stop here.
Oh Lord!
But Sister Johnson, I mean, let's admit her cartilage in her knees is going out too because she what you doing, baby? You don't get it. All I did was point you back. No, go ahead. Never mind. Go ahead.
Kirk said in GA, if you get food stamps, they giving out $350 per person and per child in the house. Oh, LOL. I mean, if you can get it, get them. I ain't gonna knock the hustle. Shit, that's money in your pocket and food in your damn refrigerator. Do what you can if you can get it.
The funny part is, I just recently had a conversation with a coworker, and her parents actually had applied for food stamps because one of the parents had lost their job. Only, you want to know how much they got approved for?
$20.
$15.
What are they gonna do with $15?
But then because of the
pandemic, they get the extra.
But do they get 15 loose dollars?
No. It's $15 in food stamps.
Like EBT food stamps, only $15.
I know some people you get an allowance for like going grocery shopping. That would be outside the actual like allowance of money.
Okay, so they have two things. You have cash assistance, then you have food stamps. I don't even know I'm breaking this down for y'all. So you get a cash assistance, but then you get food stamps. Okay. So with people right now, even if you're getting like $15, $20 in food stamps, you're actually going to get whatever the amount is for one person anyways, because they're giving out what's called an emergency allotment.
Yeah, everybody's getting that.
Go ahead,
so you're going to get the full amount for one person or two people, whatever. Let me tell you something. All these bitches that got like 6 or 7 kids, they racking up. Listen, I looked it up because I was being curious. How you get like $2,300 in food stamps because you got 5 kids? I'm just saying.
And I don't know how it works over here, but some people, their shit is
it does work. So let me tell you.
I'm not saying it don't work. I'm just saying that's still not a flex. You bring home $2,300 in food stamps. We get your ass out there and get $2,300.
Yeah, no, but even if you got a job right now because we're in recession, you can still work and get food stamps. The thing
I know that.
What makes it a flex is because when you use food stamps, there's no taxes. You get it for that flat price. That's what it is.
But, I don't know. Outside of making sure I get it. If you try to make sure your refrigerator full,
seafood boils like every other week.
But like you have seafood boils every other week, but your AC still ain't fixed.
Right? That don't make no sense.
Like I'm not cooking seafood like that every week. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck how much money you got in food stamps.
Right.
Hey Johnny, I'm
not making a boil every week.
Aaron. I just really stupid. Let me read these right quick.
Go ahead.
Eli said them knees weak because she using the King James Version Bible to live her best life with Deacon James. 2 E's. God don't like ugly. I can't stand you. Patty says, in the past, I got a raise at my job and went from $165 to $14. That was years ago, but still, I hear you.
They still do that.
Johnny said I'm gonna apply. Johnny, go ahead and apply. They probably won't give you shit, but guess what? If they do, it'll probably be the bare minimum of like $10.
No, he's not getting nothing. I know where he works at. I know what he do for a living.
If you got somebody that can make, nah, I'm just playing. Just know that if you try to give them a fake, what is it? Anything?
What, check stubs?
Check stub, it's not gonna work. Because just know that the county, the IRS, and everybody is intertwined. Y'all will get caught the fuck up. It might be now, not now, but you will get caught up.
It will be down the line.
He said, I'm broke, baby. Johnny, you is not broke. You just got broke best friends because they're your kids. Just different.
I was about to say, by California standards, everybody.
Whoa.
Hello?
Lord.
All right. Next question. Oh, shit. I don't remember the damn question. All this talk about EBT shit. I forgot the damn question. Hold on.
Well, he said child support kicking his ass. Well, kick it back.
What the fuck? Okay.
All right.
Next question.
What general curse in your family that you want to break?
Generational.
Working until I'm 60. That's the curse I'm trying to break. There are other ways to where I can make money and possibly retire my parents if need be. Well, it's definitely need be, but working until I'm 60, them days are done. That's a general curse I'm trying to break.
I don't really have a generational curse per se, because everybody's done their own thing. My dad is the type of person that he just wants to work because he doesn't want to retire.
My dad too.
So
Facts.
I don't necessarily have a generational curse because am I the generational curse? Well, shit, I just might be because I'm the only one that ain't been married and had kids. God damn. Never mind, y'all go ahead because I'm just
consider that curse broke. Anyway, next.
Am I the drama?
Me?
You just now realizing that you've been in the forces. I'm sorry.
Aaron, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that I am in the forces.
All right. If we gonna get back to topic, I'm gonna say to my knowledge, I think by the end of this year, if this nigga, can you go on mute and laugh? Can you go sit in the forest and laugh?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. That's a joke of the night. I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I don't think anyone in my family has ever. I don't think anyone in my family has ever like held a business or an LLC or a nonprofit or anything of that nature. My goal, well, part of my yearly goals was to own my own LLC or my own nonprofit. So if everything goes through straight, then hopefully, fingers crossed, by the end of the year, I'll have that.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I will go deeper into that question as far as you and your LLC, but anyway.
Well, Aaron, depending on what it is, everybody getting their shit together. We all can start our own business and collab and do some shit together.
For sure. I mean, that's something easy that anyone can do. I don't think you really got to have a set plan in stone when you first apply for all this stuff or pay your money for all this stuff. But at the end of the day,
no, it wasn't the fact of you paying for it. It was just the simple fact of knowing what your LLC was or like what were you planning to start a business doing. I don't want
to speak on it online per se, but we can talk about it offline.
Facts.
Say less.
But yeah, that'll be the generational curse.
That's dope, Aaron. I like
Thank
that.
You.
Stupid dope.
It ain't stupid. It's stupid. I'm sorry. I had what was that, living color moment?
Yeah. We getting up there. We getting there, Professor.
Let me go.
I I would say for me, you know, it'll have to be.
Remove them beads. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You'll leave me and my damn bees alone. God damn it.
Crazy thing is
But
they ain't bees and you calling them bees. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
but but I would have to say at if it permits me like break breaking the generational curse of being a part of a broken home because me and my mom and my dad, I mean, they were together, but they once they split, it was pretty much, you know, the time I spent with them was like split. So I just want to break that perspective when I do make my way down to that altar, and I'm all for it. I'm all for the perspective of li- living the happily ever after to the end of time.
That's definitely dope. I can dig that. My parents are still married to this day.
That's
And it was
beautiful.
Aaron's parents too, so yeah, I can dig that.
That was beautiful.
Thank you,
Love
sir.
it. Love it.
Okay, I went before you, not after you. Go ahead, Heather.
Like, how do you top that? Hard to top.
Okay. For me, it's two things. It actually has a little bit to do with what me said as well. For the women, I would like to break the generational curse. I can't even say it right.
Generation.
General
Add that to the dictionary.
generational. Sorry,
I got you.
generational.
the dictionary.
Not alone.
My apologies. The
That's gonna be in the upcoming dictionary that we
For sure. For sure.
Oh,
Sorry.
So be on the lookout for
She
that.
not saying pretty no more. She not saying pretty no more.
Talking shit dictionaries. That's what we coming out with. Go ahead, Heather. I'm sorry.
I would like to break the generational curse
you got it.
of
I'm laughing at somebody else. I ain't laughing at you. Go
broken
ahead.
honestly broken women in my family. I would like to be the one that finally obtains peace and healing from all of the past traumas. Also, when it comes down to wealth, I want to break the generational curse of pretty much working for that.
Why are you getting mad?
Sorry.
It's like
a tongue twister. We get it. It's a tongue twister. We get it.
Hold
Let
up.
me finish.
It's like I'm sorry, I didn't do my breathing exercises, but
Let
I'm
me
just saying,
finish.
it's like every time she gets to that word, she say it through.
You be quiet for us.
What's the word
Wait,
though?
let me
Everything but
Right.
rational.
Out of all niggas talking, Forrest is talking.
Right.
I said that.
Look, we all the chopping block. Shut up. Anyways.
Oh Lord.
Just say GC.
Right, I will.
Damn.
I would also like to break the GC of pretty much working till you, not working till you die, but being able to do something or work for wealth from something that actually makes me happy versus just doing something just to keep the money going. That's been throughout my family for a very long time of just working occupations because it brings in the money and that's it. I want to break that within my family and actually do something that's going to make me happy and make money.
So you basically took all of our answers and made it into your answer.
Right.
And that's what I have. Like, I'm dead serious about it.
I didn't mean it in a cruel way. I was just saying the way that you said it. I like it and I respect it. I thought it was a great answer. It's funny because Gerald said I don't want to work till I'm 60. Meech said I don't want to. I want to be happy. I don't want to have the same generational curses of broken families. I said the whole LLC business, and you kind of just said everything.
I mean, for me, it's
and
different.
She was the
I
curse.
would say what makes it wait a minute. What makes it a bit different because he just said he doesn't want to work until 60. What I'm saying is, even though there are certain people in my family who have money, they still obtain it by doing things that they didn't want to do. They just did it to survive. I want to do something that's actually going to make me happy and also generate money and wealth at the same time. Like I want to be complete versus incomplete.
No,
How you say
So
generated, not
basically-
generational?
y'all leave her alone.
What else we got?
Chill.
So
I'm laughing at the
basically
comments.
you
I'm not
wanna-
laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at the
No,
comments.
it's because of what I just said, Gerald. I said,
What?
how you gonna say generate and you can't say generational?
Real
Shut up,
quick, Heather.
Aaron.
No.
Oh, I thought you-
It's just a serious moment.
No. I thought you was going to say something to what I just did.
No. I was going to just ask Heather, like, knowing that your family's from Belize, you don't want to do nothing for your country. Like, you don't see yourself doing anything for the country of Belize.
Honestly, not right now, and we'll talk about that after.
Okay, never mind. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'll tell you why.
All right, cool.
Let's get to the comments, y'all.
You're
Z said, not having generational wealth.
That's a great answer.
Eli said, I want to break the idea that peace comes from precipitation and that it's okay to just be okay because mental health is a walking bitch that grabs all of us at times. So don't be afraid to say you are not okay. That is definitely right.
Talk your
Let me tell
shit.
you something.
Talk your shit.
If you can't tell somebody that you're not okay, it's gonna be a long, hard road for you. I promise you. Patty said, working 2 and 3 jobs just to support myself. Never going on vacation further than my city line, accepting mediocrity just to say I have somebody. Living check to check, only renting instead of owning, accepting current circumstances instead of striving further. I see all of that with my mom and elders, and so glad I have broke each of those things within my life. Go ahead.
Hand clap. Yes. Breaking the generational curse. Yes.
Kirk said, "Words whooping y'all ass tonight, ain't it?" First of all, Kirk, did you hear all that I just read? They not whooping my ass. They're not whooping my ass.
Hey, Kirk, I'll remember that when your show start up, though. So please believe I'll remember that when your show starts.
Believe.
In the comments, words whooping y'all
Right,
ass.
time out. Let me clarify.
Remember
They're
that.
not whooping my ass tonight because last week Kirk was coked. That's all I'm saying. I mean, week before last. I mean, it's not normal because Jay didn't say it. The reason why we didn't have a show last week is because Pud had a birthday. Okay, the professor had a
Everybody
birthday.
say happy birthday to
Everybody
Capri.
give her a happy birthday in the comments.
Professor.
The professor had a birthday. She just turned. We not gonna
21.
say on camera, but
Drop the cash app.
drop the
Don't,
cash
bro,
app
don't make
and
listen.
get
Don't
a
say you
special
on my
birthday
cash app.
to-
Drop
Can we
your
get a
cash
special
app.
Bring
happy-
it up.
Can we get a special happy birthday in the
Hold on,
comments?
let me drop
for the
my cash
professor?
app. Let me drop my cash app. Feel free. I love y'all.
Who these comments, child? Okay.
Cash app's in the building. Okay, Eli said,
Ooh.
them words slipping their tongue like Floyd Mayweather boxing.
Ooh.
I can't.
Damn.
He lost some fights. Don't do that.
Ouch.
Johnny said,
He lost some fights.
Johnny said, I broke the GC by going to the store to get milk and actually coming back.
Hey, that's a real statement.
Hey.
That's deep.
That's a real
That's
statement.
definitely deep.
Mm.
Eli said, did you just say precipitation? I did not say precipitation. Thank you.
You did.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
did.
say precipitation. I didn't. Because it did
Well,
not say
you said-
precipitation.
You did say
Did I say precipitation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be perception, but no one.
I said precipitation? Oh, well,
Yeah.
shit. Well, fuck it. Okay. Eli said,
We all on the line tonight. It's cool.
right. First of all, Eli, you no, hold on. Fuck you. Okay, Eli, you gonna laugh. Kurt gonna laugh. Fuck both of y'all. Cash App. Go ahead and do it.
I'm glad your cash app handled the same as your OnlyFans, because that would gave niggas a clear spell on how to.
That ain't my OnlyFans. My OnlyFans is a different name. Kurt said, Double A stall me out, man.
All
LOL.
right, my bad, Kirk, my bad.
I'm not
Eli
stalling you, Kirk. I'm coming for that show, bro. I'm gonna be there front and center. But know
Eli said,
that.
"Happy birthday, big
Oh,
dog."
shit.
Eli is cracking up laughing. Eli, don't laugh at Eli. Go and sit over there with Sister
Go ahead
Johnson
and bless the.
and read the Bible and think about what you've done. Moving on.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Better have a
All
revelation.
right. Name a song that you heard.
I'm sorry, hold on, Patty. Yes, OnlyFans. MGCHOCOLATETHYZ. Okay, there you go.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it that time.
Y'all didn't catch it, then sorry about your damn luck.
Hey, good.
Name a
Good thing we can go back and watch this on replays though.
Look, they be slowing this shit down.
No, the shitty part is they got to stop and pause. Like,
Hey,
Wait.
you want to take
Oh,
care
damn.
of
What was that letter? Oh, we got it.
anyway, name a song you heard as a kid and you knew it was time to clean up. Name a song you heard that you instantly knew it was time to clean up.
Otis Red is Dock of the Bay. Jesus.
Shit.
I ain't gonna even lie. Anytime I heard "sweep around your own front door," I said, "Oh, this motherfucker clean. God damn it!"
Well, when I was at Gurney House, I don't know the name of this group. I know it's a church song. It was "I Just a Nobody Trying to Tell Everybody About Somebody." when I was at Gurney House, it was time to clean up. Now, when it come to like the crazy shit is when it came time for me to clean up, I got different people. So it's like my older brother, I knew if Nas was on or like MF Doom or some shit like that. Yeah, it's time for me to clean up. Now, when my mom was there, if I heard "Guy I Like," it's time to clean up.
Hey, no cleaning down the guy I like though. Niggas is dancing.
Hey, shit, it's the lift your
Niggas is
spirit.
grooving.
Man. Lift your spirit and lift that broom and sweep.
That's what I was saying at my brother's house.
When it came to Pops was already gone in the morning, so I didn't really have nothing to do with him. If it managed that he was there, if we were there by ourselves and Dad wasn't there, we didn't have to clean up until he got back.
See, at my grandmother's house, we didn't have to clean up at all because the house was already clean. You see, when we woke up, what we woke up to was a whole breakfast with coffee and orange juice because she gave us coffee as a kid. And then plus cereal with the bread. My grandmother, the reason why I'm fat,
she got you one of them house party breakfasts. Like,
no, like dead ass. My grandma, this is how she made breakfast. So
how many y'all remember that house party breakfast that Pops made for kids before you went to school that day?
But dead ass. That's how my
grandmother. That's what she
had pancakes.
That's what she would do when you spending night at her house.
Don't do that to grandma.
With Big Mama, that was Big Mama. With Big Mama would cook.
That's what you got. Meal.
You got oatmeal, or whatever with eggs, bacon, sausage. You remember those little boxes of the cereals like this? You had to pick one of those so you can have cereal too. She gave you a cup of coffee.
In the kitchen right now.
Big Mama used to make some good ass coffee. Okay, she gave you a cup of coffee, and you also had some orange juice. And she tell you, Big Mama, you the reason why I'm fat. See,
don't do that. Don't do that.
Yes, it is, because Big Mama said if you didn't eat your food, she's gonna whoop your ass and grab the leather belt.
Nothing.
But you wasn't fat then either, though, was you? You was still
fat as a little kid.
You was thick. You wasn't fat.
No, I was.
No,
I was,
well, actually, see, this
is
the thing. This the thing. Fat was a completely different definition when we were younger.
That's true. When we was a kid, fat was fat. Unfortunately.
I was dope
thick, and you was like, "No, bro, you're fat because you're not skinny." So
we was told
now it's like
we thought we was fat. Now we at this point.
I was dope boy fat when as a kid.
You were what?
I was dope boy fat.
Don't say that. Why you got that look? Like, get that look off your face.
I was dope boy fat. You remember in the movie he was fat. I was dope boy fat with titties as a kid.
He really wasn't fat. He just wore that small ass shirt.
Yeah, right. If the nigga would have had a 2XO, he'd have been a nice.
He would have been normal.
He was sitting there rocking the damn speedy and
But see, that's the thing.
What
the guys
happened was
to wear tight shirts, big shirts that come into fucking.
I was up. You a big nigga wearing stripes? Like, come on, my nigga.
But see, what happened was, instead of it being tight around the stomach, it was tight around the chest area.
You had them chests since when you came out the womb.
No, I didn't get them until I was.
You ain't got a job.
I didn't get them until I was 8.
All right.
Next.
Anytime I heard Anita Baker caught up in the rapture, I apologize. Anytime Anita Baker collection came out, I already knew it was time to clean up.
Hey, did y'all listen to Angel while y'all clean up?
Angel.
For some reason,
Mama never played with me. Did she play?
for some reason that never came on.
Yeah, my mama.
Because I was just asking, because you said, you know, Anita Baker, so I was just like, damn, because Angel my
Anita
shit, I'm
Baker,
not gonna front. Like,
either Anita Baker or Sade. You heard that That's Taboo? You know for sure.
or that No Ordinary Love.
Lord, yeah, it was trying to get that vacuum cleaner and get undo that cord because
All right, but let me ask y'all a question. When y'all mama got through and y'all got through cooking, cleaning, did she have some food cooked for y'all?
Nah.
Damn, really? My mama had the sausage, that roast sausage. You know when you fry it and get that little burn at the bottom of it to make it so much better.
What was the purpose of cleaning if you just made more mess?
No, the house was cooked. She cooked, but she cleaned that stuff up.
After we cleaned, we had to go outside. That's what it was. Like,
no, my
was trying to leave and go somewhere.
Make us clean while she cooked breakfast, and we cleaned the whole house, and then we had breakfast because we had to wash dishes, so it didn't make no damn difference anyways. That's the last thing you do after you ate.
That's true.
So she, I'm gonna tell you one time. The only time I didn't eat the breakfast, she made some goddamn apple cinnamon oatmeal. I don't eat no goddamn cinnamon.
No cinnamon, no pumpkin spice.
No, pumpkin spice.
No sweet potato.
No, I don't eat none of that. I don't eat chocolate cake.
You gotta put cinnamon. You gotta put cinnamon in the coffee.
Oh wow.
No, I don't know. I've never liked chocolate cake. I don't eat chocolate ice cream. But if you ask me, to make you some desserts, oh baby, I got you.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah,
I forgot to add on.
I'm with y'all with the pumpkin spice shit, but chocolate cake?
I've never liked it as a kid. I just never liked it. But if you give me some cheesecake,
that's going up. That's y'all lucky if that cake make it through the day back in my day.
Hey, Gerald.
Nigga, what?
Back in my day, shit.
If it did make it,
be outside without nothing to eat. Shit, I guarantee you.
If it did make it, it was breakfast the next morning.
Hey, Gerald. They can give me some of that cheesecake for my birthday.
Let me go ahead and give me a good slice here.
Knowing you can get your ass whooped for eating cake for breakfast. Like, hell yeah.
Hey, Gerald, they can give me that cheesecake for my birthday that I had. They can give me that.
Let Heather get her answer out. Go ahead, Heather.
Sorry, you had your hand raised. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I was gonna add on if it wasn't like R&B music playing, like on Belizean. So if you hear that soca music playing early in the morning, it's time to get your ass up and start cleaning. The old school soca music, the old school dance hall music, reggae.
Have you ever heard the music and tried to fake sleep?
I did that one time, and when she came busting through that door, I knew never again to fake sleep when that music came on.
I ain't gonna lie.
That did not work.
I was playing the Guy album, Piece of My Love, and I was like...
But the thing about it is waking up on that Saturday morning... Let me
try to sleep through this shit.
But waking up on that Saturday morning, it wasn't much to clean because my mom was that person that this was your chore.
Yeah.
Cleaning before you go to bed, I'm waking y'all up. So on Saturday, the only cleaning we really did was like washing walls and mopping floors. So it wasn't really much to do. That's why she make breakfast.
Damn, she hit y'all with the Miss Doubtfire.
That was kind of how my mom too. Like, do you ever have that mom where it's like there were certain things that they didn't want you to do because they felt like you was gonna fuck it up? It's like, you know what? I got this.
No. You don't understand me. Let me tell you something. My mama was so cold. My cousin and them spent the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had them washing dishes and shit. Called their mama the next day and said, yeah, girl, I had them doing X, Y, and Z. They was pissed off. They didn't want to come back to our house because their mama didn't have them washing dishes and shit. And then, because my mama told them, oh, yeah, they wash dishes and all that. Now they got to do it at home. They was pissed off.
My parents tried me. They told me to do the scrub the walls one time in my life, and I fucked around and did the shit with a green pad, and I broke that shit down. And they was like, "Nigga, if you ever scrub this thing on my wall,"
I was about to say,
See,
you did that, and you still alive today? Like they didn't kill you,
right?
No,
I got my ass whooped and punishment.
The water was already
they don't have to let me wash walls again. No,
the water was already prepared with whatever item you had to wash it with. Cause you weren't getting away with that shit. That wasn't happening.
You made a great point though earlier, Professor. That we cleaned throughout the whole week, so come Saturday morning there really wasn't much to do except for the little areas.
Right.
So it's not like we were cleaning from like sun up to sundown. It's just it was our way. It was
never sun up to sun down on my.
It was a way of really like starting your
Saturday
off.
It was
a way.
It's like most people
you gotta watch You might have
And
watched some early
vacuuming.
morning cartoons, but after you got your little first couple shows out, you basically heard that music, so you knew it was time to really get up and get your day started. Start cleaning up, and after that, you get your ass in the shower. So
cleaning only took the most of 2 hours. That's why she had breakfast
Yeah,
ready.
the most was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like as long as we was done before Soul Train came on, we was cool.
facts at 12.
you know what? That's the crazy thing. Like everybody was always done by Soul Train for some reason.
Right.
Everybody in the house wanted to watch it. It wasn't just the kids. The
That
parents
was
wanted to look
crazy.
at it too. So it's like, yeah,
Look,
done.
even though we having so
By
much fun with
11.
this conversation, let's get to these comments real quick.
Okay, we got a lot too.
We're
We
on
talk about that
Patty's.
shit all night.
Well, Johnny said "oh" after Patty said OnlyFans, so Johnny said "oh." Patty said anything by Tina Marie. Johnny said any Mary J. Blige song. Johnny said, Eli said Stevie Wonder Superstitious. Johnny said gospel on Sundays. Sundays we was at church. Eli said anything Bob Marley. He also said house smelling like Clorox, Fabuloso, and prayers. Now I'm wondering why I breathe irregular.
Facts. There was poison in us way back when then.
Oh, Poetic Mind said my mama don't cook. Oh Lord, I'm sorry.
Don't do mama like that, man.
Kirk said, so what kind of cake you like? Flan? LOL. No, so I am simple. White, yellow, lemon. Only kind of cake I like. 7-Up is fine.
No pound.
Pound is fine. I can make a mean pound cake. I made a mean pound peach cobbler cake. Don't play with me.
That's why you. Never mind. Go ahead. It wasn't
that's not one fact. It might be one factor now.
That combination should be illegal. You should not be able to do all that in one cake. That combination should be illegal.
Aaron, when I make it again, you want some?
Your sugars is about to go through the roof.
It ain't that because it ain't that
sugars over 9,000.
It's not sweet, but it's definitely good. Let me tell you something. I made it for Easter this year, and that cake was gone quick. Okay, pound cake from scratch. Thank you. Not box.
All right, let's go to the next comment.
Poetic said brown sugar oatmeal with butter. I fucks with it.
That sounds wrong.
Eli said my grandma and ma had to revive me on Sunday after all these closed doors, chemicals flowing. I'm crying for air, not clean tub.
That was a good one. That's a fact.
Kirk said I was the only child.
Fabuloso, Ajax, and
right.
Windex.
No, you fuck around and accidentally when you was a kid, fuck around and accidentally fucking use ammonia and bleach together. You did damn near killed yourself.
I never did that.
No eyebrows about that.
I never tried to fix it.
Never did that.
Listen, I was at my auntie house.
In order for me to get smell, I pour a lot of shit. Like I'll be like, oh, y'all want us to use Fabuloso? I'm about to pour half this bottle in there.
I was at my auntie house, and she told my cousin to go clean, and he was pissed off. I think he did this shit on purpose. When I tell you, we all had to leave that fucking house for some hours because this nigga didn't put bleach and ammonia together. Oh, he about damn near killed everybody in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Everybody in the gas
how
mask.
much bleach and ammonia did he use?
Bro,
you don't gotta use that much. So imagine
you really don't because ammonia is strong as
like
hell.
that shit. Exactly. That shit is toxic
Really
as fuck.
is,
Like,
and niggas wonder why they have no nose hairs now.
Right.
Right. I think that's why black people don't have nose hairs because we burn them all out as kids. We watching, waking up on Saturday mornings. But go ahead.
Kirk said I was the only child on Saturday. Was okay because his
only
words
child
messed
so
up.
Saturday.
I was the only child, so Saturday was cereal and cartoons.
Big ups to you,
basically.
Facts.
Ooh. He said, super spoiled, sad but true, LOL. Poetic said, my stepdad is Belizean, and when he was cleaning, he would play reggae and smoking a blunt, complaining about how dirty we was.
I can see that.
Kirk said, but Sundays.
That comment because of Belizean, but go ahead.
Kirk said, but Sundays we was in church all day. My grandparents' grandfather was a pastor, so you had BTUs, Bible studies, all that. I get where you coming from with that.
Yeah, like, you ever go to church so much and you just look at your parents and be like, I'd rather go to hell. Like, Going. This shit is too much pressure. Like, don't we get credit for going 2 weeks ago? Why we gotta go every
one
fucking
day,
night?
and that was Sunday. That's it.
You know what, Lord Gerald said that, so don't strike me down.
We went to church on Sunday and got out on time.
I didn't do that, Jesus.
Never.
That was
Okay, it's
Never.
still clear outside. We
I
good.
ain't
We
never
good.
went to church on Sunday and got out on time. Like, it ain't
Church
never
we went
happened.
to, we
Go
got
ahead.
out on
I
time.
know. Okay, so my pastor,
Never.
especially during football season, he would be like, he do everything and he go, okay, we almost done because the football game about to come on. Church would be done quick, an hour and a half. Wow.
My pastor was on his last leg, so I know he wasn't into football at that time. So that's the reason why, like, hell no. Like, we about to sit in here and I'm bored at home with my wife. I'm about to sit here and make couples. So, next scripture.
Wait. The funniest, I said the funniest thing ever was going to church with my oldest brother, because as soon as he get out of church, he knows to go exactly to his wife and be like, we need to go. That was basically code for we don't have time to have after church conversations. We need to go home right now.
I ain't gonna
And
lie.
she would still do it. So he'll be honking like, we need to go now.
That would be me.
I'm not gonna lie. I love when we left
dad.
after Sunday school. It was like, oh, we ain't going to service. Oh shit, let's
I
mount up in
wouldn't
the
even
car.
hold y'all. You know what was so funny? I hated going to church when I was younger, but as we got older, my mom would say, okay, you have the choice. But then as I got older, I started teaching Sunday school. Don't judge my life.
I'm not judging.
I got judging me.
I ain't gonna never judge a Sunday school teacher because you gotta have
Ain't no
patience for that
judgment
shit.
over
But at the
As
same
long as you
time,
wear that outfit to Sunday school, we good. But let's go back to the comments.
yeah.
Well, damn.
You see
All right,
this
now.
on the main
I hope
line?
is it a bad outfit? Is that what you're saying? It's bad?
I think it's a little bit too much for church.
Oh,
That's
it's
all.
inappropriate.
It's
a
nice
bit.
to clear
What's
outside.
the word they use? It's a little provocative.
Oh, well, then that's why I won't stand up.
It
Okay.
keeps the people going.
Poetic said Sunday was our cleaning day because Saturday we had football and basketball games. Okay.
For sure.
True.
He also said my mama said she married a man that could cook, so she didn't have to. That's why grandma taught me how to cook. I didn't even imagine I can cook too. Let me tell you something, okay?
So can I, but damn. Nothing. Go ahead.
Eli said, hey, that pneumonia and bleach combo is different. Pneumonia. I didn't say no. Okay.
I think he missed to say ammonia.
Ammonia.
Yeah, it means
Right.
ammonia. So Eli,
Right, so
We're gonna add that to the dictionary, y'all. Add that to the dictionary.
The words are typing wrong in your phone tonight,
Hey,
right?
Eli,
Yeah,
I think the world's whooping your ass too, Floyd Mayweather style.
Fact.
Exactly.
I guess you think Floyd Mayweather's defense either. Continue.
I think he meant to say the ammonia.
It's ammonia,
and bleach
not
combo.
pneumonia.
Like
The
you said.
ammonia and bleach combo
Bleach
is
and
different.
pneumonia.
Called the FBI. Eyesight shaky now. LOL.
Well, he meant to put ammonia, but his eyes shaky, so he put the P.
Pneumonia. Shannon's in the building. What up, Shannon?
Hey, long time no see, girl. Where you been? Where you been, girl?
Sunday was and still is sauce day and family dinner. What the fuck is sauce day? Is that like alcohol or something?
That's an Italian thing.
Oh,
Sauce
okay.
Ah.
I was way off. I thought it was talking about Drake.
She should still explain that in the comments though, because I don't know what
Yeah,
sauce
because
it is
I
either.
don't get it. But
I thought it was Drake. My bad. Kirk said I like church.
maybe that's that water in the wines thing. Go ahead.
Kirk said I like church because we had fried chicken.
This nigga here.
I'm not gonna lie, I never ate not one Sunday dinner from I never went to the bake sales or anything. So
And he
I'm 4 years old on that one.
Kirk also said, and it was a park across the street.
Oh no.
Stephanie said, I heard Belizean, and she looking, and there's a hand
Hey,
clap.
Stephanie.
All the way down there.
Hey, Stephanie, long time no see, girl. How you doing?
Hello to Belize.
With the new
Eli
profile
said-
pic too.
Eli said, with a butter roll and church punch, I'm going night-night. I'm done with you, Eli. You
Oh,
should.
and also to anybody who does have like Belizean family or anything, happy belated Independence Day. Just to throw that out there. Independence Day was
throw that out there after I said it was my birthday, so I just can't even have it to myself. Okay.
Hey, Belize, drop your cash app. Belize, please drop your
Belizeans, drop your cash app. It's
Drop
Independence
your
Day.
cash. Listen, y'all can go ahead and hit me up in the inbox, ask me for my cash app again, or you can scroll up. But go ahead and
It
see
is in the comments.
it is in the comments. Definitely. Eli also said,
to the pendant.
"Fuck provocative, laugh out loud. That outfit make the whole church go praise God. Church committee just went up 100 members. I said what I said." And
He ain't
Stephanie
lying.
said, "LOL." Well,
He
then
ain't
guess what, Eli? If I stand up, they gonna say something else. Shani said, "We make our sauce from scratch. It takes 18 hours plus the pasta is made from scratch. So we
18
spend the
hours.
day making sauce and spinning with family." Let me tell y'all something. They ain't got
It's only-
18 hours to make
it's
no
That's a
only
whole.
24
That's a whole day's work.
There's only
Melissa.
24 hours in a
That's
day.
that's 3/4 out the day.
Right.
They gotta make it hit
So Poetic said, "Well, then stand up." No, I'm not standing up. It just gets naked from there. Okay, no, thank you. Moving on. Next question.
It's gonna be more people saying stand up in the comments. Just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if y'all put something in my cash app, I just might stand up.
I was just about to call them some perverts, but now you just went ahead and ate the shit on.
Sicko mode activate.
By the way, what's your cash app again?
Hey, I was just doing that.
I'm just playing.
Oh, you better not. Kirk, we're gonna take the under construction sign out and put you right in there.
Kirk said, "No, sit down." Kirk, don't hate, baby. Don't hate. Eli said, "I help you to the collection plate for prayer, assistant professor." I hate you.
Eli, you ain't gonna be laying hands on nobody, okay? Now,
Can we go on to the next question before this get even more out of control?
it
I was
will.
gonna say, if she's laying hands on somebody with that outfit, it's gonna be, you know what? Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
We're not going there.
All right.
Careful, that assistant professor. You got a little too wide there now.
I ain't even do nothing.
You just leaned over, got a little too wide there.
If you can give someone advice about life, what would it be? You can give somebody advice about life, what would it
It's
be?
okay to swallow it. I'm just playing.
Whoa.
She ain't playing. I don't need you to put that cup down. I don't know what you drinking tonight. When you on one,
Whoa.
put that cup down.
I would say that sometimes it's okay not to be okay.
Aaron, it's just lemonade.
What's in the other cup? What's in the red
What
cup?
other cup? That's
The
it's
red-
lemonade. I put ice in here and then put the lemonade in there.
Okay.
With a little bit of Jameson.
Okay. I hope you heard my
Exactly.
answer.
Exactly.
Back to the question, people. Let me repeat that.
Um,
You could give somebody advice about life, what would it be?
Take chances. Don't be scared to speak your truth. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And life isn't fair, but make the best out of it.
Okay, that was
There we
4
go.
lessons. But
No, you asked what would I tell the people? That's what I would tell them.
should have held that on to you for your final remarks.
Oh, I got something else for my final remarks.
Okay. It's okay to fail and try again.
I like that.
That should be a slogan on the shirt, for real.
Thank you. We putting that on your first shirt for your clothing design. Go ahead.
On the back, we putting forces and
Hey, can we get a shirt, professor shirt?
generalization well.
Z, can we get a professor shirt? I'm pretty
It'll
sure
be
it'll
good.
sell out. Get a professor shirt with my hands like this. It'll sell out. I promise you.
It says it's okay. It's okay to swallow on the back. But go ahead.
Yep. You didn't say it like
Swallow what? The church wine. But anyway, go ahead.
Last precipitation. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
so we just gonna have all of them.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
Forces is gonna be on the back of mine.
I can't. But for me, never be afraid to change up your scenery, and never be afraid to step out of your comfort zone.
Like when you go to Oceanside.
Wow. Y'all is on one tonight. What is wrong with y'all?
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like,
We just
y'all
gonna
are
drop-
horrible. Why would
We
you
just
say
dropping
that?
insiders about people and stuff.
That is
Why would
changing
you
up your
say that?
scenery.
But nobody know about Oceanside except for the 5 of us.
You alive when you said it a
Man,
couple
why
of
would
times
you
on the
say
other
that?
shows.
That is true.
Not everybody watch the other shows. We got
Continue. Damn.
Dou-
Oh,
dou- dou-
goodness.
Double A. Yeah. What about you, brother?
Woo.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Y'all
It
are
ain't
some
even
fucked
you.
up individuals. Y'all some fucked up individuals.
why you just want to put a headshot on it and say who the person is, not y'all.
Professor, you
Did everybody answer?
shit. Go ahead. Go ahead. We'll talk about off camera. We'll talk about off camera.
I
Go ahead.
literally looked over to my other screen and seen a comment that made me laugh. And when I read it later, you're gonna understand why I fucking laughed.
Wait,
First
where is it?
of all, I was talking about the comment. I ain't talking about you laughing. Get your shit right before you come for me.
First of fucking off, don't first and fucking off me.
Whatever. Like I was saying. Next.
Double A. Your response, my brother.
I think he did it. Oh wait, did you give your response, Aaron?
No.
Go ahead.
I think he did it. Oh.
No, I wasn't.
That's
That's why I was literally asking. I was like, did everybody say their response?
Any other
No, he
country's
didn't.
like, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. All of a sudden, he did it. What the fuck?
No, I wasn't sure.
You didn't
Go
say
ahead.
you didn't say he wasn't sure. He said he already did it. I'm already guilty. You see how y'all treat black men in America? He already guilty. It be your own folks. I love you, Heather. I would just say that people don't live as long as what they used to live. People die very young. We die at the hands of our own people. We die at the hands of other races. We die at the hands of the food that we put in our systems. So I would just say be healthy. Live every day as if it's your last day, not on the wild side, but just, on the smart side. And have no regrets.
No, I got that tattoo on me.
No, you don't, man. Shut up. No, you don't. You gonna stop lying to these people watching this. Because when they see you in person, they'll be like, "Hey, bro, let me see that no regrets, bro." You got it.
I'll be like, bro,
I knew you was capping, brother. I knew you was capping.
You can't see it. But next, Heather, let's hear it.
I said it earlier, but nobody heard me. I said,
Just say it again.
I'll say it. I will say it again, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyways, basically, it's okay to not be okay. That was what I said earlier.
I did hear that.
I heard that too. I just didn't remember.
I heard it, but I didn't like it. But okay, this is
Question though.
Oh,
So that has been reused tonight, though. I think. Didn't Meek say something along those lines in one of his previous?
Yeah, for
comments?
another question.
Yeah, I mean,
no, that was mine.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay not to know what is okay.
Whatever, man.
Oh Lord.
Let's go to the comments, y'all. We look a mess.
Please do.
We look a mess right now.
Okay.
That's the beauty of it.
Eli said, I got the virgin olive oil for blessings and messings. Oh Lord Jesus. I'm not gonna play with him.
Never mind. We ain't gonna talk about virgin, but come on, let's go.
Kirk said, laugh my ass off, damn. Poetic said, say fuck them bitches and go get that money. Okay, Ronnie Ho quotes. Kirk said, as a man, it's okay to have bad days, and mental health is very important. Protect your peace and treat women with respect. Big facts.
Talk that shit.
Eli said, yes, I do. Yes, Lord. I don't know what that was pertaining to, but okay. Patty said, now, Professor, I undercover agree with that, but my answer is self-love has to come first before anything. When you love yourself first, always everything else beneficial in your life will follow. Okay. This is true. Stephanie said, you are more than the drum total of your parts.
We don't understand that one, Stephanie.
You gotta explain that one, cousin.
That's like a belief.
Okay, because the way I read it, right? I thought I read it wrong, and I had to replay it in my head.
No, you didn't.
No, you read it right.
But like, okay, well, Heather, do you know, because you kind of co-sign with her just a
I
moment
never
ago.
really heard my mom say that before, so that's why I'm like, I need an explanation of that too.
Oh, I thought you kind of said you're
Oh, you
right,
said it
Stephanie.
right. I don't know why I thought you said it right, but okay.
Yeah, I thought you kind of co-signed with her on that statement.
Right,
So like,
right. But continue.
Poetic said 100 hoes don't equal one down chick with a deep throat.
no, that's bad advice, bro.
Poetic
you gotta be drinking tonight. You gotta cut somewhere.
Hey,
oh my god.
Damn, he's toasted off that drink.
Poetic said spitters are quitters.
He is definitely drinking tonight.
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah, he's toasted.
Patty agreed with him and said facts. Eli said, I would say it's okay to breathe as long as you use circular motions. It's okay to smack a thigh as long as you can't hold the ride.
Immediately.
Oh, Jesus.
Someone watched the last
Wax
show.
on.
I appreciate it.
Wax on.
In your
Right. Poetic said,
Dick in
you
your
can't.
balls before I get number 11 to help you.
Oh, Lord. Poetic said, you can't argue with a titty in your mouth. Shannon replying to Poetic said, listen, if I'm doing all that work, I'm getting something out of it. That's the whole spitters. Kirk said, laugh my ass off. Double A, you a fool, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Shannon said, we don't waste shit. That's what the fuck I'm talking about,
man.
Shannon.
Hey, I gotta give me an Italian one because y'all with the shit.
You know,
I'm looking at the wrong race. I'm going to Italy, Paris.
Did
Las
he
Vegas.
not just hear what I... Okay, never mind. Anyways, moving on. Poetic said, you can't say shit to a person with two black eyes. Apparently, they don't know how to listen. Ooh,
What is
y'all,
in your cup?
analogies and y'all metaphors?
These
What
are
is in
nice
your
getting
cup,
cut.
sir? That's what I want.
Poetic said, WAP don't keep no man, but a deep throat, though. That don't keep no man either. That just have him coming back, but he don't keep
Is it brown? Is it brown in your cup?
I don't think it matters what color it is. We just know there's something there.
He's
It's
toasted.
usually brown is what he
cares?
drinks anyways.
I think so.
Jesus. Fly like it.
He said, travel and experience other cultures and surroundings. Life is too short. I like that.
Talk your shit, Z.
Naomi is in the building. What up, Naomi?
Hey, glad to
Hello.
see you with us this here afternoon.
She said, hello,
This
beautiful
evening.
people. She also
Night.
said, I've missed y'all. We've missed you too,
We
Naomi.
missed you
Glad
too.
you're back here. Eli said, life
How the
lessons.
baby doing? How the baby doing? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Facts.
He said, life lessons, massage the back of her head for leverage and care. We would appreciate it later down the line. She would appreciate it later down the line. I can't.
We got
Oh,
to skip
Lord.
over some of these life lessons and quotes because this shit
Bro,
is
y'all
not hitting.
Getting out of control.
City motherfucker. Okay, this is just my opinion, but y'all some city pep talk.
Kirk is
I'll tell y'all right
replying to
somebody.
Poetic, and he said facts. Stephanie said sum total. I still don't get what that means. Payne is in the building, y'all. What up, Payne? He's in the building. He said, okay, I'm trying to get in. Good morning. Oh,
In
Lord, it's
what?
not good yet.
Here we go. Here we go with the good morning.
Kirk said, if
Another hour, bro.
Kirk said if her titties big, pay her bills. So who paying my motherfucking
Wait a minute, Kirk. Wait a minute, Kirk.
What the fuck? Wait,
Because
you
these
know what?
bitches is
Hey, you drink.
I'm not even look. I've been
Is
drinking,
everybody
so
toasting
I'm not.
up the
I've
drink
been
tonight?
drinking, so I'm not even going to dignify this with a comment. So
No, wait, time out, Gerald. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna pay my
You
bill.
wanna
These
know.
motherfuckers is H's, so they big.
We already dropped your cash app twice, Professor. Like, how many more times you want us to drop it?
No. I just said who's gonna pay my bills since you said pay her bills.
Well, obviously, the one who dropped the comment should do the hosting.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Hello, we
Well, Kurt, you got a cash app to send to, so there you go.
cash app. I'm waiting for my Kurt cash app.
Donation is
hey,
waiting.
Kurt, look, she waiting on her phone bill.
I'm waiting on my cash app, Kurt. Hey, don't give me no
So
$40
ring it
because I'm
up.
worth more than that.
$40.
Squeeze my tiny ass up in this.
Okay, wait a minute. Stephanie said,
Here we go.
"Oh,
man.
mean I be waiting to send a voice note. That's a lot to explain." Oh, Listen, Stephanie.
It's okay, Stephanie, girl.
Stephanie,
we don't get with you
No
after
problem.
the show.
So if a lot to explain, just give us a dumbed down version of it. That's all I'm saying.
But we good.
Because you got my
Just-
1.6.
Oh, he drinking clear, cranberry
You
and
got
vodka.
my GED
Oh, you
clear
drinking
right now,
clear?
so I don't know what you're
Poetic
talking
is
about.
drinking clear tonight, y'all. He's drinking cranberry and vodka. One of my
That's-
favorite drinks.
On the brown tonight, okay?
That's all vodka with a drop of cranberry. At this
A
Right.
splash.
Naomi said he's great, still not walking but moving. LOL. Girl, is he scooting around on his butt or is he actually crawling?
And he is adorable.
Yes, he is.
Are you getting sleep at night? Do you need help?
Right.
Really?
Salute to you.
Blink your eyes if you need help. We'll send. Never mind.
No, we
Go
won't.
pray for you.
No, we
We got the
won't.
best
Eli
waiting
said-
for you.
Eli said, now honestly, keep peace and spirit on an ongoing date like it's the first day y'all made eye contact. Kirk said, chill. Nah, no chill, fam. You brought it up. I'm waiting on my cash app. Patty
Just
said
in
small.
advance.
Patty says small titties matter too. My titties ain't big, but bills stay paid. You got a whole motherfucking wife. We not gonna play with you right now, Patty. I'm talking about me. I'm single. Don't do that.
You probably working right
Poetic
next to her at
said-
this time.
In the hot tub with a bottle or two. Oh shit! Where the hot tubs at?
It's too hot for that.
Hey, you watching us? Okay, cool.
If you got a fan on, it ain't too hot.
A fan while in the hot tub. That
It
sounds
ain't
like,
too hot because
That's
it
like-
makes it just perfect.
that sound like ammonia. I mean,
Or or maybe backmonia.
anyway, I just want to incorporate some of the-
That's another thing, people. That's another life lesson. Stop wearing them fucking snuggies. That's backmonia for you. But go ahead.
Wow.
Eli says, give her 3 prayers, a head kiss, and rub her pinky toe. It's the little things. LOL. Oh, you want to give her a kiss to her frontal lobe? This is not
This is some of the worst advice I've ever heard in my fucking life. Yo.
right. Shannon says straight up tequila or nothing. Shannon, I'm not on tequila, baby. I got James and his son tonight.
Threesome,
Wait, you said James and his son. I'm done.
aka Jameson.
Water now. But go ahead.
Naomi, Heather, you on the wrong one? I did
Now, I
already
gotta
read
sober up a
Shannon.
little
No, sorry, I was fixing something.
Okay.
That's what you on
Naomi
Shannon.
said
Oh,
he bear crawls, and yes, he's sleeping a good 14 hours. Laugh my fucking ass off.
Dang.
Sidebar, what are y'all talking about this evening? Girl, this is the Gumbo Pot edition, so we're talking about everything under the sun.
Everything.
So
Everything.
Oh,
under
it's
the
just-
sun.
It's just random. It's just random.
you
Everything
better slow
under
down
the
on that
sun, so
melatonin.
just stay
14 hours
tuned.
is a lot.
you
Shit,
know
that's
what? I
good.
wish I
Man, I
could
ain't
sleep
gonna front.
14 hours.
Hey, look, but 14 hours, shit, that's a headache sleep. Like you,
Wait.
you sleep that goddamn long, you like.
Let me tell y'all,
Yeah,
because
it is
sleeping
not
14
good.
hours ain't gonna work for me. The night we had our meeting and we got off at 1:15, right? I went straight to sleep. Why I woke up at 2:30 and got I slept a whole long ass time. So that 14
you only
hours ain't
slept-
gonna work for me.
You slept 2:15, like in an hour and 15 minutes.
Yes, and woke up like I thought I slept for a long fucking time. I looked at the clock, said, I know it's at least 4 o'clock.
I'm about to say, did you at least call your job? Because you clearly was super late. If you woke
No,
up
no,
2
no,
o'clock
no,
the
no,
next.
No,
No, 2:15 in the morning, I think.
Yeah, I got it. I got it now. I got it now.
Nah, I was still up and I was up at 5 and out. The next one, Poetic said, I got a fan and the jet's going with my feet up.
Ain't this nigga like 6'4"?
6'7".
Anyway, I don't want that in my head to live rent.
Kristen said, "Hey, what? LOL."
You're a little bit late, Kristen, but welcome to tonight's Gumbo Pot.
How
Welcome,
you doing,
Kristen.
Kristen? Just chime in on the next question. That's
Right.
We have started a whole
Whenever we
dictionary.
get to it, because man, we got so many comments.
You gotta catch.
I'll lighten the comment section up.
Patty
You got
said,
extra
"It
replays,
truly is the little things." I agree, Eli. Go ahead and run. And these toes is freshly done. They white too. Anyways, moving on. Kirk said, "Man, y'all show is by far the best podcast I've seen. Man, y'all vibe is unmatched. Man, Then he got a whole bunch of check marks. It gives a deep forces vibe.
You get it. You get it.
No, Kurt, you keep coming for me, bro. You keep doing that. But I'm waiting on your podcast. No, I'm waiting. I'm critiquing that
Kurt,
out of you. Watch.
Kurt, when you get your podcast going, I'm gonna come and be a special guest on your show.
And so am I.
So am I. Shit, we're gonna have the whole crew there.
Matter of fact, yeah. Matter of fact, stop bullshitting and just have us on your show and we'll have you on ours. We'll just do it like that.
Big facts. Next one. Poetic said he's 6'7". He said, I went on a tub search and found a good one. Okay, Poetic.
You better share that information, bro.
Right. I'm only 4'11", but I'll take a big ass hot tub.
You is not no 4'11". If you don't stop lying to these people, you is not 4'11". He does not have a tattoo that says no regrets. Y'all is out here lying like a motherfucker.
I just went to the doctor on Thursday. I am 4'11".
Oh my Lord.
Was you standing up all the way or was you slouching?
I was standing up all the way. They made me take off my Crocs at that.
Professor.
I'm sorry. I'm
comments. We get it.
Damn, they keep rolling in shit.
Eli said, no, go back up.
Oh, gotcha.
Eli said, take big toe out. Well, thank you. Trips on Cheeto, fucks these little things. I changed my mind, LOL. Kirk says, y'all are welcome. Let's collab. Let us know.
Facts.
Poetic said, I got you. That's to you,
Thank
Aaron.
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Poetic said she know where a good one is at.
I know about the old school ones back in the day, way out in what was that?
They did the hot tubs. Oh my god, I love the hot tub places.
But anyway, that's another show.
Next comment.
Naomi said y'all should do a show in person where we can come watch the shenanigans in person. That's in the makings, Naomi. That's in the makings.
Very much so. Very much so.
A show with a live audience, yes.
You better be there too, since you throwing it out there, Naomi.
Right. And Poetic said, I've been drinking.
I hold him up on camera. Go ahead.
Poetic said, I've been drinking. We know.
Not the Michael Jackson. That's the Michael Jackson. All right. We got time for a few more questions.
Oh, that was it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into some. All right. Do you think dating with a purpose holds value in today's world? Do you think dating with a purpose holds value in today's world? I'm sorry. It depends on the person. For me, it depends on the person. If a person grew up with the moral values and knew how to court and all that other shit, which is good, I think it still holds values because that's the type of stuff that they saw in their smaller life. I can't think of the word right now because I've been drinking.
Their childhood?
Don't try to correct me. When they were smaller. So
small people in LA, smaller.
Okay, yes, their childhood. Thank you. So, but yeah, I think it can hold some sort of value if they believe in them values at the end of the day. So yes, I think it does.
I absolutely will agree with you. It depends on the person because sometimes dating has different purposes. Sometimes you're dating because that person has a certain status, and that status will help you out in many situations, or because that person has certain things that will allow you to live comfortably the way you want to live. So it all depends on the individual person and what are they dating for, in my opinion. But that's just me.
I can agree with that, and I have to agree with both what y'all both just said, and it really just boils down to like, what are you really searching for? Are you really searching for like dating just to be dating, or you're dating to get to that certain point? Because if you're dating just to be dating, you have to make that clear because they may misinterpret your purpose of dating them.
That's facts. Gerald, do me a favor. Can you reread the question again if people are asking what the question was?
I was going to ask them to do that as well. So go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Dating, does it hold value in today's world? Dating, does casual dating hold value in today's world?
We're adding the word casual dating now.
Yeah, because it wasn't casual. It was just
Yeah,
dating.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
sorry, fucking dating.
just dating.
Ugh.
I'm just trying to figure out, we talking casual or dating?
No,
Or
the reason why no,
because there's a clear difference between the two.
because there's a clear difference from you saying does dating hold value or casual dating, because
Casual
casual dating is a whole different dynamic from
Well,
dating.
that's why I'm
So
asking.
that's why he asked
Okay,
that
so
question.
basically just
Just
dating.
regular dating. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go, Heather, or you want me to go?
No, you can go ahead, Aaron.
You go, Aaron.
Of course, she was gonna say that.
No. Matter of fact, good point, Aaron. You go, Heather.
Switch your
no, I'm getting sick of you.
Gemini switch.
reverse.
Reverse.
Everybody's answers
Who know
and
reverse?
So yeah, you go.
Go ahead, draw 4.
It's not gonna be any different from what y'all said. It's literally nothing else that I could say to add to that. Like, it's the truth. It depends on the person and it depends on what you're dating for. Because like you said, it is some people are dating just casually and they want to explore, different people and don't want to just end up with one person. And then you have people that are dating for the purpose of wanting to be with somebody for longevity. So it just depends on what you're looking for. It depends on what the other person is looking for. And y'all just so happen to click together, then it's cool.
Now, believe it or not, Heather, I'm actually proud of you because you actually took the words from my mouth. You guys so much said it's what the other person's looking for, but no one has ever said is what both you guys are looking for, what both you guys have the intentions for. I think when people are dating with intentions, or when people are dating, I think you only date for someone that has the same similar qualities that you're looking for in dating as well. So I actually will applaud your answer, Heather. And I can appreciate it because dating's always between two people. If you're dating yourself, then just stay single and live whatever crazy fantasy world you want to live in. But I think it is between what both you guys' intentions are.
Okay. Or you can be like Maya and marry yourself.
We ain't gonna talk about Maya because Maya's still fun as fuck. So.
Oh, Maya married herself.
Dennis Rodman did the same thing, but am I lying?
That's true. I completely forgot
Maybe
about
I can show up to practice with a damn wedding dress on.
Completely forgot about Dennis.
But Dennis Rodman don't look like Maya though. That's a clear difference.
Well, we're not gonna do that. He's in a league of his own. I'm just gonna be
right.
I mean, Meta
but
World
it's still
behind him.
It's still.
Don't do Meta World Peace because we ain't got time for that. That's a whole nother story too.
I mean, I'm just saying he said he's in the category by himself. I just said that nigga Meta World Peace. He not too far behind him. So
yeah, but he still ain't on his status. He still got quite a bit to go.
You're right. Anyway, let's see if they're talking about the comments.
Shannon said, and I think this is previously about the whole doing a live show. Absolutely, absolutely. If it's the right person. She also said, for real, let your girl know. Poetic said, what's the question? We already read that. Hold on, I'm sorry, moving too fast. Patty said it holds value only if the purpose is the same with both parties, because one purpose could be food and busting a nut, while the other person could be future and family. This is true, Patty. 70 said value is determined by the individual. Some value serious relationships, others don't. You have to find the match best for you that either values it or not. Kristen said, is it dating in the age of swipe left or right? LOL. You know what, Kristen?
That's
actually
I'm not gonna play with her.
That's facts though, because anybody that's been on any type of dating app in the last 5 years can tell you
that literally is the life. Unfortunately,
that's the life. It is more swiping left than right.
Eli said, I believe
go with the thesis.
He said, I believe it still holds value because it shows that you have focus and clear direction. If you communicate with honesty and intent, whatever that look like, which is itself a rare commodity that doesn't get shown in or polished enough for someone in today's time.
I can appreciate that.
Poetic said, I think you should date with intentions, but you have to first understand what your intentions are and honestly know what you want in life. That is big facts. Well said. Shiny said, we both need to be open to what we want out of the relationship. Are we just chilling or are we giving me your last name?
Yeah, I think anybody that's 30 plus, we shouldn't be chilling no more, and not have a title. If we 30 plus
Right.
and we have a title or working on a title, we shouldn't just be chilling, as if this world ain't fastly coming to an end, and we fastly ain't getting old as fuck. But yeah, anyway, great answers, y'all.
Said, I'm not that drunk yet. Kirk said, dating is important, but be honest and set big boundaries early. That is big facts.
Big facts.
Learn
And
from
that's
your.
what's called dating with intentions and a purpose.
Shut up, A.
Poetic also,
Shut up, A.
I was
Poetic
about to say,
also
we
said,
learn from our. Okay.
yeah, we do learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
Poetic says, oh no, we chill until I know if I like you.
Well, then you ain't gonna have a label then either. That's just gonna be your friend too.
Right.
Patty said, definitely agree, double A. After a certain age, ain't no chilling anymore.
Facts. we could chill and just be friends.
Here's the sad part. I get what you're saying, but unfortunately, you're dating with purpose, and it still sometimes can be a fucked up situation. But at least you know before it gets too bad, and hopefully that if it does happen, it happens when you have not put a lot into that relationship.
If you chilling and you get your feelings hurt, you only can blame yourself.
No. I'm not saying chilling. I'm saying when you start dating someone,
okay,
and they didn't, the intentions that they had or what they set in the boundaries or whatever were not true intentions, but it was said to get you. You get what I'm saying? And then once they got you, it's kind of like it don't go the way that they said it would go. That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
Basically,
we got a couple more.
In the relationship.
Kristen says, so what about situationships, entanglements, etc. for the 30 plus? Well, I mean, that's the whole point of what it is.
If y'all both on the same page and that's both y'all expectations moving forward, then at the end of the day, that's what y'all both signed up for.
Poetic said, I got a label, the heifer I'm fucking. You know what?
You're getting close. That vodka sneaking up on you, bro. You're getting close.
70 said, people with different intentions often end up liking each other and spend the relationship trying to convince each other to change. The challenge is finding like-minded people to date. Kristen says, all the terms that subvert the act of courting, etc.
Okay.
Go ahead, Heather, speak it.
I mean, situationships, entanglements. Would y'all honestly consider that as courting?
Yes.
You would?
And 2022, yes.
Because the thing about it is, you had a whole situationship or a sneaky link that led into a relationship that you didn't know was a relationship, and it just kind of went into that, and then now y'all just only fucking with each other. Those things can happen. I've seen it done before.
That's
new
true.
hat. Here comes a new hat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5.
You trying to find it?
2 1/4. 1 0.
And there we go.
You fucking serious? Okay, wait, hold on. So let me just straighten.
Your cap flipped inside out right there.
Right, I know.
It was a question.
So
no, you probably about to get on my ass, not your ass. Pause.
So entanglements is considered courting nowadays. Is that basically?
How did I get on your main line if I didn't court you some type of way in order to get in your draws?
This is definitely true.
I have to somewhat start your DMs. I have to somewhat stem your interest. I had to. Let's go back to the 7 conversation. Although she said that you're not supposed to be doing non-girlfriend things with these girls if they're not going to be your girlfriend. At the end of the day, I have to spark your interest some type of way in order to be your situationship, your sneaky link, or all the other adjectives she dropped, your entanglement. I have to spark your interest. I just can't be I could be a pretty or handsome face and be an asshole and not get your pussy wet. Or I could be a handsome guy. I can find out what all your interests and likes is. I can pique your interest. I can take you all the places that you like to be taken to.
Like the forces.
the forests. We can go. Exactly.
That's your precipitation of a situation.
That's for precipitation, and if y'all out there too long in the precipitation, you're probably gonna catch ammonia. And then hopefully at the end of the day, I hope everybody change their generational wealth.
Generalizational.
I'm sorry.
Generalization. Oh, Lord. You're pretty much doing that with no regrets, right?
And we do it all with no regrets.
No regrets.
Thank you, Meech.
Nice.
You're welcome, sir.
Kirk said, I agree with double A, and Patty said, I agree with double A. I mean, I'm said Patty, my bad. Poetic said, I agree with double A. I just saw a P and ran with it. My bad.
Send James and his son home pretty soon because it's getting late.
Oh no, me and James gonna kick it and his son afterwards.
Man, you sound like you daddy over there.
Oh my.
Revolt Summit, huh?
Mm.
Anyway. We got time for maybe like one or two more questions, y'all.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Kristen said, "Is it dating with the emotional investment increases or when sex is exclusive?"
You know what?
Kristen, where were you at earlier today? You need to come start asking these questions early on in the group. Don't come in at the end.
Because if we answer this question, ain't gonna be no more one or two more questions because this is a whole.
But that is a good question, Kristen. Okay. I don't know if we got time to answer it though.
Y'all want to jump off this bridge, or we want to?
Yeah, we can jump it off. Fuck it. Let's go.
Let them go ahead.
Let's go.
Kristen, don't be sorry. We finna answer this question.
No. We got to answer.
Let me read it to y'all again. Is dating when the emotional investment increases or when sex is exclusive? I'm definitely not going to say when it's exclusive because people still date and have sex with multiple people. I'm going to be honest with you.
Facts.
Yeah. Is it an emotional investment? I still wouldn't say that because at the same time,
it is.
It can be, but at the same time, you can still have emotional investment in multiple people.
But at the end of the day,
but at the same, go ahead, I'm sorry.
We can't remember. We gotta remember soul ties. We gotta remember that transfer energy. You gotta remember.
That's true, but how many soul ties can you have with multiple people? Is the question.
You can have a whole lot, but that's still considered emotional investment, though.
No. I get that. What I'm saying is, but it's emotional.
But she didn't say exclusive emotional investment.
Okay,
She said emotional investment or
as a whole.
Okay, got you.
Sometimes
in that case, it is emotional investment and not sex when it is exclusive because they're gonna have sex with multiple people anyways.
Facts. Go ahead, Gerald.
Well, I was just gonna say that men and women sometimes sleep with multiple people and get emotional and create one person. So it could be emotional. It is an emotional investment because regardless of who you having sex with, you have to have some emotional connection with that person in order for you to pull your shit down.
Are you sure?
That's not true.
It's not.
Have you ever had to take one for the team, and you got the ugliest girl out the crew, and you just not physically attracted to her? You have took down some girls that in your older days. I know you're married now. In your older days, I'm sure you took down some girls that you wasn't really physically attracted to, but maybe she had a go 5,000, or maybe. So at the end of the day,
you got to realize the go 5,000 wasn't invented when I was a child. So.
For lack of better words, I'm just saying. Maybe she gave great head.
Yeah, but like I said, but even if so, I think like when you do have sex with a person, you're gonna draw that emotional connection with a person, regardless of whether you were intending to have a relationship with that person or even remotely to where you think you thought it was just gonna be a one and done, but in reality, you end up going a little further than what.
But that's a yes and no. That's a yes and no, because some people have sex with people just to have sex. There's no emotional anything. It's just the fact that they want to bust a nut. To be honest with you, there are some people like that. That's why I say it's a yes and no thing.
Okay, well, I give you yes and no.
It can be yes and no, but at the end of the day, like you gonna keep on busting nut and catch some feelings, which you eventually gonna do.
My point exactly.
This is why if you want it done, that's one story. But
Right,
this is why
but
friends with benefits do not exist, because at the end of the day, that one person or both y'all in this situation is eventually gonna catch feelings.
right,
It can
because
turn
like I
into an
said,
emotional
because I
investment
guess
over time.
because like I said, if you constantly
Exactly, Meech.
having sex with this person, if you constantly having sex with this person is quote unquote emotionally detached from you. You see this person in public with another person, you're gonna have some feelings because you know it's a possibility that the shit that she was doing to you 2 nights before, she's gonna do it to him, and it's gonna fuck with you emotionally.
If this person doesn't mean nothing to you in your life, you're not allowed to have feelings though.
But how you but see that's the problem, because sometimes men don't even know they love their side chick though.
All right, I'm not gonna argue with you no more.
Don't.
Hey, at the end of the day, I know what forest is to be in at the end of the night. So
and that's the problem. That's the reason why you got feelings for Sylvia Danica Johnson, because
Sylvia Danica Johnson.
I'm like, where did that name even come from?
Right.
That came out of nowhere.
Don't worry about it.
Cynthia Danica Johnson. Like, where?
Don't worry about it.
Anybody got anything else to say before I read the couple of comments to that?
No, I'm cool. I think we all good.
You go ahead.
Stephanie said both. Poetic said when both of them come together for me. You know what? That went over. Didn't go over my head, but I thought about something else. So I'm not going to even go into any further with that. Patty said you can have an emotional increase without exclusive sex because the increase can be based on other factors besides the sex.
Facts.
Okay, buddy. Do y'all want to do one more question?
Yeah, we got just one.
We can.
I mean, we got time for probably two, depending on how quick we get through the next two. But all right,
I thank everybody for being vocal as fuck tonight, because y'all really sounding the hell off in these comments.
Right.
Okay.
For
How
real.
do you feel about the double standard on body counts with men and women?
Hold on, we got one more comment. Let me read it right quick. Everything reverts to sex when it comes to men. And that was by Poetic, who is also a man, y'all. So, yeah.
Okay.
Now, the question is, once again, how do you feel about the double standard between about body counts between men and women?
I think it sucks. I think it sucks that, you know, in the world and society that we live in, it's okay for a man to have sex with multiple people and it be considered a player, where a woman who has sex with multiple people is considered a hoe. It sucks with the double standard. Can I finish, or are you gonna stop me before I finish?
No, I'm gonna stop you. But this is what happened.
So anyway, like I said, no. So my thing is this: I feel like it should never be a double standard. If you fucked on them, you fucked on them, regardless if you're a man or a woman. At the end of the day, y'all all are grown. And at the end of the day, you gonna ask them how many body counts they had, and then at the end of the day, if you're still interested, you still gonna fuck. That's plain and simple. So it really don't matter. That's how I look at it.
Okay. The only part I agree with it to a certain extent, but how you said that men don't get looked at weird when they were looked at as players and all this other stuff.
I said some men are looked at. I didn't say all men. I said some men.
Some men, but then, like I said, y'all women are looked at as hoes, but dudes are looked at as community dicks. So how is that necessarily
But not all men is looked at as community dick, as women are looked at as hoes. For
you serious? Hold up.
I said what I said.
I say,
you asked me, am I serious? And I just said I said what I said.
I'm coming in on that one. When it comes down to the term community dick, that is given from females. You will rarely hear another man sit here and say another man has community dick. But when it comes down to women, you will hear another woman call another woman a hoe for fucking with multiple people as well as men.
No, that just means
never heard of
if a man is community dick, we just don't speak on it. We know for a fact. It's like, bro, you fucked on this, bro. You fucked on Sylvia. You fucked on Cynthia.
We ain't gonna drop names, bro.
I'm just making up names as we're talking.
I'm just saying, bro.
What I'm saying is this though: if a motherfucker fuck a certain person, we're gonna sit up there and say like, for real, bro, like that's what you did, like, that's nasty. But at the same time, it's like, we know for a fact this dude is nasty. Now, will we go blurting that off to another female that he's dealing with? No, or whatever. But do we talk about it amongst each other as guys? Like, bro, can you believe such and such did this with this person? Yeah, we do. So it's not technically.
Reread the question so I'll make sure I'm answering this correctly.
Basically,
from the paper. I don't want to hear because you messed.
Oh, I can't paraphrase that.
No, because last time you kind of threw in casual dating and it wasn't casual.
I'm sorry, one word can make a difference. Okay,
a big difference.
Okay, well, read the comments while I find the questions, please.
Heather, are you on mute, Professor?
I know. I realized that afterwards because I had covered because I started coughing. Poetic said I got bodies. Kirk said I don't care about bodies. Let me see STD tests and AIDS tests. Patty said, to me, it's fucked up how society judges the body count against women, but beneficial for men. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about someone's past if I'm too focused on what we got together.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay. Now,
Poetic said,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Poetic said, I don't care how many bodies, but that's none of my business. Kristen said it sucks because both genders want someone untouched or not tainted, but no one wants someone completely inept or inexperienced. In my Tyrese voice, what more do you want from me?
You told me how she typed more. I'm so mad at
right.
What more do you want from me? All right.
We got two more. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What two more do I got?
Poetic says you only a hoe if everybody knows.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Poetic said you're only a hoe if everybody know, and he also said I don't count bodies.
Okay.
Then how you know you got bodies then? Never mind. Don't answer that question, bro.
I think maybe he was talking about for the other person. You don't care if they got bodies.
I mean, honestly, why is it a question that we asking what your body count? That question even being arise. Like at the end of the day, like
don't answer that question because I'm not giving you.
You can't change your past. So would you, if you like the person, if you genuinely like the person, what if she say a million? Are you gonna really say, all right, I can't fuck with you no more?
Right. That's why I said at the end of the day, if you're gonna fuck with him,
you're not
gonna fuck with him.
You might.
There's plenty of hoes. There's plenty of hoes.
Like the outrageous number you just gave. Like you said a million.
But let's be real. Like even if she did have 1,000 bodies, she probably not gonna tell you 1,000 no way. Even if you have 1,000 bodies underneath your belt, you're not gonna say I got 1,000. You gonna say I have a lot. So at the end of the day, like I feel like you're not gonna say a lot.
You're gonna be like, oh, I got about 6.
but see, that's unreasonable. And
I mean, then that's another question. Do you honestly feel like when someone tells you their body count that they're telling the truth?
But no. The question is, why do y'all continue to ask what the body count is?
What does it matter? Is the question.
It doesn't matter.
It's either you gonna fuck with them or you not. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day,
it's basically their choice if they want to deal with the person or not. I mean, because body count for both genders it shouldn't even matter. Like that's like you're not trying to be that. They're not trying to be that way, or you're not trying to be that way anymore. You're looking more towards like the brighter things, like because body count shouldn't make a stint of difference if you're really trying to get to know that person.
This is facts.
It's kind of like a question of if a person actually came to you and they had the perfect package, they had everything that you wanted, and then the body count was off, would that really be something that would completely be like, you know what? Nah. It wouldn't make a difference to you.
I'm still upset that that's even a question, though, because at the end of the day, if you really want to be technical, the average person in America probably started fucking anytime between 18 and 21. If we're now in our 30s and we say we fuck 2 people a year, where are we at now? We're over 10 for sure.
Right.
Basically.
At the end of the day, like, quit trying to have these unrealistic thoughts about a partner that you really like, that's only gonna fuck with your head if you ask these questions in real life. Like, stop asking these questions that doesn't matter. If you like the person, I don't care. If I like you, I don't care about your body count.
But my thing is this: a person past, as long as it doesn't affect your
present
your
or future,
ability to do anything, if it does not affect you in a way that it's gonna fuck with your money, gonna have you trying to hide because somebody trying to kill you or anything like that, they past is not your business. My past is not your business.
What the white man can't jump that has that person been through?
You never know nowadays. These motherfuckers. Let's be real.
They can have like a whole nother life in a whole nother county or a whole nother state.
Past can say a lot, right? But if they past does not, anything in their past won't hurt you in your future, it don't matter about their past. Now, if this person is a person that's running from the law or something like that, that's a little bit different. But nobody's past is your business. That's just how I look at it.
Facts.
They past can be your business.
Yeah, because hypothetically, is what if that person did something with your best friend or somebody you're.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's something that will hurt you, then it's different.
No,
okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's
not connected to that person,
right? Exactly.
Even if you knew that beforehand, then you probably wouldn't be thinking of a future with that person after the fact. So.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know what sometimes like they kept their shit under wraps to where when it got to you, you didn't know, and then you found out afterwards.
Then that's something that you got to deal with. But
my point exactly.
But a person's past, as long as I say it doesn't interfere with you in any type of way, it's not your business. That's simple. That's what I mean. But let me get to these last couple of comments. Poetic said, I count my bodies, I keep a list. Kirk said, if she fucked all the homies in the hood, then I'm gonna have to pass. But Kirk, if she fucked all the homies in the hood, you know about that. So her past ain't a past. Y'all all know about it.
You shouldn't even consider her as your lover, your girlfriend at that point anyway. Like, why?
Especially she slept at half the block.
Not half. He said all the homies, so not
all
half
the
block.
The
whole block, all the blocks.
Eli said, simple as put, body count shouldn't be an issue for either party. What should matter is who the person is that has that body account, whether they are a good individual or not. Do they make sound decisions within these body counts? The argument of how many body someone has is for individuals who measure themselves and egos with the count of it itself, which shows insecurities in itself. Body count should never matter. Poetic said bodies don't count if the box still tight.
You know what?
No comment on that.
I'm gonna let it go.
No comment.
You got
one. I'm gonna move on to that one. Mama Cookie's in the building, y'all. She came in late, but she's here nonetheless. She said hello.
Hi, Mama Cookie.
Hi, Mama Cookie.
Hello.
She said hello, all my loves.
Well, that brings us to the end of our 2 hours and 12 minutes and 9 seconds to be exact.
We got one more comment. Kristen said, Kristen said, what's that rapper that got caught up by some woman's ex? Some of them bodies is crazy. Got to be more careful. I don't know what she's talking about.
We don't know what you're talking about. There's a lot of rappers that out here that do that.
Poetic said that tight box be feeling like new money. I'm gonna leave that alone.
It's a good night outside. Indeed.
I think he's finally done with bottle one.
Yeah, it's nice and clear outside.
He might be on bottle 2 already, but yeah.
Just be safe if you not at home, bro.
Right. Please do.
Definitely.
All right. Quick question. Well, I got two, but y'all give the answer.
You said bottle gone. Okay, we know now.
Thanks for the clarification, bro.
What's a movie that you can listen to on mute and say it word for word?
Oh, we need another question.
Yeah, you do.
I thought we were at the end because we are at like 2:13. But okay.
What's a song Let me know.
No,
word
a
for word.
movie. A movie.
What's a movie you know you can
Color
watch
Purple.
on silent and
You
know
can
word
listen
for
to on mute and you can say it line for line.
Color Purple.
Players Club.
That's disturbing.
Okay.
Even if
Just
they,
all you want to.
even if that was my answer, I don't think I would have said that out
See? But it was your answer.
loud. I know I said some quotes on the show before, but jeez.
He said
That
that's
little Roddy
disturbing.
Ho folks. Just play professional. You already reading this stuff and you already getting sucked up into this bullshit. Yes.
Oh, she
Yes,
dead
I know
ass
every
serious
word.
too.
She dead ass too. Like that's the crazy part.
She was not trolling on her answer.
You
Evan,
already caught up,
Nate.
so what's the difference? All right, go ahead.
Make the money. Don't let it make you. But go ahead. Yes.
House party.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Which one?
What?
Good question. First one?
Why you look at me, Gerald, like they didn't have more than one house party?
No. I was like, I didn't look at you. I didn't look at you. I wasn't looking at you. I was actually looking at Meech when you asked him which one. So that's why I was like,
It's just like right after I asked that question,
What?
you made that face. And I'm like, well, damn, it was more than one.
We all were like, wait, which one?
shit. Life.
Mm.
Oh Lord. You gonna eat your cornbread?
You talking to me?
You got to do the whole when he had the club. Do that one when he's telling everybody about the it's what you call it club.
Clyde.
The boom boom room.
Clyde's
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm not doing it live. We'll get up to that, but go ahead. Heather said Players Club. The professor said Color Purple. Meat said
House Party.
I said Life. Double
Probably Boys in the Hood on a good day.
On a good day.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I would say Friday too, because my mom used to hate me. I'd be saying that shit word for word. She'd be like, "Really?
Which one?" I'm joking. They all had different titles. I just want to be an asshole. I'm joking. Well, yeah, that's the only one named Friday. All the rest of next Friday after next.
Well, all Fridays in my book.
What?
So you can do all Fridays word for word.
I said they all are Fridays, but I can quote Friday, the first Friday, word for word.
Okay. Well, do me a favor and quote the comments.
Oh wait, actually.
No, you need to keep going up because you were late.
Kristen
sent the Hollywood report, but we can't click on that right now. So yeah, Kristen said, "Here's the link." LOL. Kristen, send that into my inbox, please.
Oh, trouble. Okay, now I remember.
Poetic said, "I'm doing straight vodka shots. At this point, you just don't give a fuck about your liver."
Wait a minute. Who is that? The Lion King?
Patty said the Lion King. The Lion King, hell yeah.
I didn't know
I wasn't going Disney. I was going
kids movie because it's a movie.
I can do some Disney.
Hey, a movie is a movie.
We technically said what movie. We didn't say what genre or how old or whatever.
Right. I'm sorry.
That's a good one though.
That's Lion King and Friday. Mama Cookie cracked up laughing. Poetic said the Wood and Friday. Damn, the Wood. I can do the Wood too, Poetic. Yeah. That's my movie.
Nice.
Kristen said the Lion King, Friday, and Harlem Nights. Eli said all about the Benjamins. Poetic said Mary Poppins.
45, 47.
You serious
and
about
Eli
that?
said Harlem Nights.
I got some old songs.
Stephanie said Coming to America, Best Man.
Best Man. Love and Basketball. Those are some good ones.
Oh, you know what? Brown Sugar too.
Brown Sugar. Do it, Gerald. Do it. What the fuck was that?
Hold on. Somebody got to sing it first.
The hoe is mine.
The hoe is mine.
What the fuck was that? What was that? Like, I don't know. Like, what was that? That's not hip hop. What was that? Like,
it's always gonna be the dinner though. That's always gonna be the
Richard Horse. Richard Lawson. Go ahead.
Z said, "What's love got to do with it?"
Ooh, you better put some stank on it.
Kristen said, "Oh, and Three Ninjas."
Three ninjas.
Shit. Okay.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
Throwback.
Poetic said, "Tacos do sound good right now." Who the fuck said anything about tacos?
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, like I'll shit. Y'all about to have me rewind this motherfucker live. Like,
Poetic said, "Mary Poppins is my shit."
good
Patty
movie.
said, "I could do Coming to America too." Mama Cookie is cracking up laughing, and so is Kristen. Stephanie said, "Soul Food, Poetic Justice, and Love Joy." I definitely can do Poetic Justice.
Poetic
So,
justice.
Panaka, use your Panaka. That shit is like
fuck the family.
No, he said pepper spray. That shit is like Panaka to them damn dogs.
So
Yo,
you must
pay
don't
me
want
enough to
your,
go
you must
do
don't
this
want your
shit.
job.
Here you go.
There you go, man. No. I gotta do it. Fuck this shit. So, Mexicans, we got our own country.
Yeah, why the fuck y'all keep sneaking out?
Oh, that's funny to y'all.
Arriba, ese.
Cabrones and basketball playing motherfuckers. What the fuck is a yam? So why don't you just go have your yams, your Sweetwater cornbread, and your ham hocks, and whatever else you eat, and get out of here.
I'll get
Continue.
the zip codes
I've
right.
had to do it.
ese.
Just when I thought this was going to YouTube, we can just scratch it off the list.
We are copywritten. We are copyright like a motherfucker right now.
Oh, Lord.
damn.
Okay.
I'm down with the comments though. They still coming in.
Kristen said drumline. Patty
That's
said
a good one.
tacos though.
Drumline is good. Mm.
What the hell is y'all the tacos? Stephanie is laughing. She said, "Laugh out loud." Kristen said, "How to be a player and
All
two
right,
can play that
Kristen.
game."
All right, Kristen.
And
You got
Mama
some-
Cookie is over here cracking up laughing at y'all. So y'all are entertaining her tonight.
Oh Lord, here come Eli. Okay,
Oh shit.
Hold on.
with the program.
Before y'all end it, Eli said, before y'all end the show,
I'm
do
trying not to
anyone
laugh
want
at it.
I'm sorry. It's just funny. Go ahead.
Same
anyone want a-
OG. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That was funny too. Go ahead, put. My bad.
y'all done before I start talking?
Mm-mm.
No. Good morning.
What up, Gerald? Go.
Good morning to music. Go ahead.
Go ahead, put.
Before y'all end the show, do anyone want 2-for-1 fried chicken fish plate with potato salad and collards and 3 Hawaiian rolls to save the Cornership Baptist Church of lost my damn keys from eviction? We also giving away apologies while hanging off a cliff book with every dinner, saving Sister Johnson needs coming up next. Mama Cookie is laughing, and so is Eli. Patty said,
Eli, hold on.
Patty
That is
said-
the last of the program announcements. Okay, that's it. We're
You know
done.
what? Next week we ain't going to church, y'all. We just gonna stay home. Just
That is
stay
it.
home.
Let's give Jesus a round
Patty
of applause.
said,
Let's
what
give
type of
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Not gonna come in my space.
Patty said, what type of fish? Cat, red, tilapia, or other? Poetic
Do not-
said, I need 2 plates.
Do not entertain this, y'all. Please do not entertain this. Sister Johnson is A-OK. The church is not about to be shut down.
Poetic also said, I need that red snapper, and he needs 2 plates.
Y'all horrible, but we love you. No matter what.
Let's shut
And
this
on
down.
that note, y'all, we are done with
That is-
tonight's show.
We have come to
We're
the end
finito.
of the Gumbo Pot show for tonight.
Slash fish fry. Clearly.
Good.
Eli said, I got you. I'll throw in some yellow cake for your troubles. And
See,
Kristen
thought
said,
about
bye.
Hey, when they see you in person, Eli, they'll be looking for their plates. Just FYI, bro.
No, really.
You better be able to
Yeah,
produce. You better be able to produce a fish
Especially
fry.
like yellow cake.
And it better be top notch too.
Meat
Oh,
that
Lord. Patty said, double collards, no potato. Mama Cookie said, y'all crazy as hell. My head was hurting. Thank y'all. It's gone. Poetic said, nigga, give me that.
All right. Like as I said, stated earlier before them comments and before now we have another comment. Go ahead.
He said, because I'm a fan. And Eli said, red snapper, we got whiting with extra hot sauce. We on a budget.
Okay, and that is enough.
All right.
That's y'all broke the
Gumbo
comment
Pot
section.
show by Talk Your Shit. Before we get out of here, can we do our final remarks? And as always, we go to our creator, Miss Heather B. Let's hear it.
Well, I don't even have to thank y'all this time. Y'all clearly showed out in the comments per usual. So again, thank you so much for coming out with all the church announcements. Thank you so much. I can't even say anything. This show was absolutely fun. I had a great time with you guys, especially the people that are on the panel. I love you guys very, very, very much. And the only thing I can say is live life and enjoy and laugh and love. That's all.
Damn, you just never mind.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
definitely did.
Now,
laugh.
since we still was
We'll cut it at that.
Professor.
I want to say thank you to the congregation of the Cornership Baptist Church. I want to say thank you, Deacon Eli, for everything that you have said tonight. Thank you for helping Sister Johnson and everybody else. I want to thank you guys because we wouldn't be here without you. You guys are helping us run, and you guys are making us laugh as well as we making you guys laugh. I appreciate you all. I appreciate the panel. This is an outlet for not just y'all, but for me to express myself. And I just want to say I love y'all. Since Heather took my live, laugh, and love, but y'all do that and enjoy your night.
Can we go to Meech? Final comments.
I really don't have much to say, like, cause y'all know I say y'all the MVPs. Y'all definitely showed why. Y'all definitely showed why tonight, and honestly, y'all give us the incentive to do this, to come on here and entertain, and just let us be us and give y'all the best entertainments ever with every segment that we do. But if I had to leave off with anything, just cherish every moment in your life, whether it's big, whether it's small. Cherish it, because it's those moments you're gonna have to look back on later on in life and just realize that your life really does have value because of those moments.
Say that shit, Reach.
That was beautiful. Double
Thank
A.
you.
I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet, and just want to say thank you to everybody. I have to go off and be a father, a parent. So thank you everybody for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you on the next show. Love you.
Gerald, do you want me to read these comments before you say your final remarks or after?
Please.
Poetic said, get some swag. That shit is better. He also said, come have a drink with your boy. Kirk said, I made it. Laugh aloud. It's 3 a.m. Thanks for sticking and tuning in with us all the way through, Kirk. We appreciate it. Big facts. Poetic said, I got 2 bottles and no chasers. Eli said, bet. I got some sweet potatoes with brown sugar and butter if you like. We make adjustments over here at the corner ship. And if y'all ain't paying attention to it, notice he called it corner ship because he in the corner. Patty said bottles, tequila, so shots. He said vodka only right now. Patty said brown sugar, sweet potatoes. Hell yeah. She also said, then I need some cranberry with that. Poetic said, why his shit gotta be so damn deep? You know, I've been drinking. Eli said, yes, shots off Professor coughs. I mean, on Professor. Mama Cookie said I was late, but as always, I love you all. Wish y'all had a late night TV show. Let me call Tyler Perry. This is the best show on FB. Thank you, Mama Cookie.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
And Jay, your final remarks.
Okay, folks, we appreciate y'all. Y'all make us who we are at the end of the day. The fact that y'all could have been anywhere in this world, y'all could have been doing anything in this world, but the fact that y'all decided to tune in is always a pleasure to entertain. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in the comments and to be able to just vibe with us and grow with us as people and as a show. We appreciate that. Basically my final remarks is. Mm, don't go to the forests and just stay out of them. It's a lot of precipitation and pneumonia in them forests, so just stay away from them all together. And that's all I got to say.
We got one more comment, and it's from Eli. He said, I didn't forget about you, Professor. I got a special sweet potato. Hold on, I'm sorry. I got a special sweet potato with brown sugar and hugs for you. Yes, I shot my shot. LOL. Oh,
All right now.
And with that being said, we have come to the end.
Cash App, that's what you do.
the Cash App is $ pretty PRETTY, the letter N, and then pink PNK. Go ahead, hit your girl, send her a little something,
Show her birthday love, y'all.
Right, and y'all notice she didn't say her OnlyFans that's slow either. So anyway, we have come to the end, and we will be back. Y'all make sure y'all tune in again because it's gonna be epic like it is all the time.
See,
And
if y'all would have hit the Cash App, I would have stood up.
And with that being said, take care of yourselves and each other. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.